This is Backcourt with another stream of art. Today, people, is Sunday, January 13th, and this is gonna be the last streams of the Sunday, the last streams of this weekend, which it was pretty awesome, pretty nice. We were playing a lot of games, like Paladins, Quake Champions. We were talking today, pretty awesome, talking about many games, and now we are gonna have our art streams where we attempt to do the Lobreques, another page for the Lobreques servers. As you can see, we have big dome, many pages for the Lobreques server, which is pretty nice, pretty awesome. It's a kind of a gift that we're giving to you, to all the people that view my channel. It's gonna be totally free when it's done. You know, it's gonna be pretty awesome. You know, I hope you like it. You know, in this thing right now, it has like a pretty generic information, but we are gonna be looking for an internet, put information about the classes and everything. Maybe it's gonna have the name of the people that was participating in that specific string, because every single pages of this, it has the link to it's gonna have the link to the streams and everything. It's gonna be pretty nice, pretty awesome. Mr. Raikins, welcome to the stream. Mr. Raikins, welcome to the streams. I hope, Mr. Raikins, you're coming ready to have some fun, you know, to check it out. The Workers Arbut page we are gonna do. It's gonna be pretty nice, pretty awesome. As you can see, we did the 4 pages for the banger. 1, 2, 3, 4. We did the 4 pages for the enforcers. 1, 2, 3, 4. And now we are gonna do 4 pages for the Titan Boneshell, the Titan lady from the task force, part of the lost side of the breakers, which is pretty nice, pretty awesome. Mr. Raikin says, "Hi, Bakar. Hi, Mr. Raikin. How you doing? How's everything?" I'm feeling good. I'm feeling nice. With a lot of energy, it's ready to rumble in this art. The music is pretty good. In this art stream, which is it's gonna be awesome. It's gonna be awesome. Yeah, people. First, let me do the tweets. Yeah, you know, people, follow my Twitters. Follow my Twitters. Everything I do in this channel, I put in my Twitters. You know, follow my Twitters. My Twitters. It's gonna be nice. Really awesome. So you follow my Twitters, so you know all the things that we are doing in this streams. You know, in this page, which is gonna be pretty cool. Let me post a tweet telling everybody what we're doing over here. It's gonna be pretty awesome. You know, Low Breakers fan Arbut. It's in the making. Come to see. Oh, Arbut doesn't have teeth. Yeah, it's supposed to have a teeth. Arbut. Oh, look. It's pretty fun. Arbut. It's in the making. Come to see. Develop and talk about games. Yeah, you can. Today this stream is gonna be like a talk show where we get to talk about many great games. We get to talk about many things that's happening in the gaming community. It's not gonna be just the Lobreques Harvest, you know. It's gonna be many other things. So we're gonna have maybe 2 or 3 hours of pure information, which is gonna be pretty nice, pretty awesome. And many things. Earn some points in the process for the February 20th, 2018. I still back in the days. It's kind of difficult in the first week, 2018. give it away. It's kind of difficult to put your mind in the new in the new year, in the first months of the year. It's pretty crazy. It's in the monkey, you know. They put the address over here so they know. Now, let me put the names of my subscribers, which are pretty awesome dudes. You know, remember that my channel is not being developed. It's not being sponsored by any developers or any company. You know, it's just by the people that come to see or watch my streams, which is pretty nice. Yeah. I'm not gonna put. I'm only gonna put this because I'm beginning. Yeah, I'm gonna put only my subscribers. I'm beginning. I don't wanna tell to many companies and many things that we're doing it. You know, we're doing it. Let me leave it like that. You know, then we're gonna put the hashtags in the video itself so the people, companies and stuff like that can see it. Yeah, which is gonna be pretty nice. Let me tweet so people know that we are online with these things, you know, which is gonna be pretty nice, pretty awesome, it's pretty cool. Yeah, it's gonna be awesome. People, we are using the iRay software. It's this program that you can use to paint stuff, you know. It's pretty nice, it's pretty awesome. Yeah, I highly recommend it because it's pretty affordable, you know. You should follow the Twitters, iRay's Twitter, which is a pretty nice. Let me put a Bob Ross in the icon so you can see you can see the difference between one of the other. Follow iRay's Twitters. Yeah, with the Bob Ross guy. It's gonna be pretty nice, pretty awesome. Yeah, it's a pretty awesome software where people can paint, you know, and do pretty nice things in the program. Yeah, they do maps, they do all kind of stuff. Look, you see, the outrage. The software has a pretty distinctive way. It has the colors over there, the palette of colors, and the tools over here, the other side, the brushes. So it's kind of unique in this way, you know. It's kind of unique in this way. People they like to do many things, many stuff. It's pretty good to do pictures, to draw stuff. One thing that I don't know if you noticed, you can see like at the brushes, like how the brushes, because the game, the software itself simulate real life brushes for real life paintings, which is pretty nice. Let me check it out myself. The software is, yeah, it's pretty nice. Yeah, they simulate like the real strokes from a brush, which is pretty nice, pretty awesome. You should check it out. You see, you can see the strokes and everything. This is something that you can change the setting. It is pretty nice. Yeah, I'm not gonna use colors. You know, I'm not gonna use colors in this stream. The software it does color pretty good because it makes the colors like a real life, so you can do like a real paint. It looks like a real paint, you know, which is pretty awesome. It's one of the highlights of this software. It does like a real life painting, which is pretty nice. You should check it out. Oh, how they do the whole paint. Oh, it looks like it's the new version. The new version. Yeah, I have to get the new version of iRay. I don't know when I'm gonna do it, but I'm gonna have to do it because the version that I have is the. Oh, that's the version for the tablet, I believe. Yeah, the version that I have is the number 4, version 4, which is still pretty good. You know, it's still pretty good, but they got. Look at how beautiful, you see. You can do pretty photorealistic stuff, or you can do like a fantasy stuff, any kind of stuff, you know. It all depends in your skills, you know. This is the where it goes down. It goes down in your skills. You know, you got good skills, you can do crazy stuff. You don't have a lot of skills, you can do, you know, which is very nice. The software helps you a little bit, you know, to do those strokes, do all those beautiful colors. That kind of helps you a little bit, but don't expect that it's gonna be like automatic process, you know, because there is way to do many things like almost automatic in the software, but don't expect they're gonna do everything. You need to have some skills, some knowledge of the painting in order to. Oh, this is a picture. This is not paint. This is like a picture. Yeah, it's a picture. They were showing the picture original and the painting, so you can see. Yeah. Pretty awesome. It's pretty good. You see? It's pretty awesome. Which is pretty good. Yeah, the who? You see? Yeah, it's pretty awesome. Check it out, man. The RH Twitter. You will like it. We are using the Wacom tablets. Wacom tablets is pretty good. Tablet for painting, you know. We're not using this one. We're using a pretty old one, but Wacom always has many nice tablets with a pretty good price. I highly recommend the tablets from Wacom because are pretty. It's people, right? It's a cat. It's a real cat. Like, oh man, I painted this. No, you don't painted that thing. Yeah, I always recommended the Wacom tablets because the Wacom tablet it really are pretty good. You know, they are. They last because the one that I have is pretty old. It's like a 10 years Wacom tablet. It's still working fine, like a hurricane, you know. It's still working fine for me. So you're gonna spend like a few bucks, you know. I'm not gonna say they are cheap. They are not cheap at all. You know, you're gonna spend a few bucks, but you're gonna have quality. You know, the quality of these tablets are pretty good. They're always innovating. They're always creating a new one, which is something that I really like it. You know, they're always creating a new one. Oh, look at this guy. He got Cintiq, the new one. Yeah. You're always gonna have a new Cintiq, a new tablet. You know that you can draw. These ones I don't know. Maybe I'm gonna get one of those because those you can see directly. Yeah, I don't have one of those. No, I have the ones that are like this. That also have the screen, the Intuos, you know. But mine is older than that. It's just a Graphite 4, and I still have it because it got me the job done. You know, what I need to do, it got me pretty good. You know, let me see if I can show you I can give you the link to the Wacom Twitter so you can follow them. Let me see if I can find something is kind of related to the Wacom. You know, maybe it's a gift. Yeah, maybe it's a gift because this is how it feels when you got your Wacom. You know, follow Wacom tablet Twitter. Yeah, so you like to painting, if you working with painting, you want to know how the people do those graphics and stuff very easily. You know, you can check it out at this Twitter, which is pretty nice. It is pretty nice. Yeah, I believe that he's trying to show that it has like a 10 fingers. I believe they are multi-touch too. I believe they are multi-touch, the Cintiqs. Look at how beautiful they did that. Yeah, I believe they are multi-touch too, so are pretty nice. Oh, they only show with the Cintiq. They're not showing the old ones. They're not showing the old ones. Let me see. I'm gonna say thank you to Coyote Jockey for the host. Thank you for everything you do, Mr. Coyote Jockey. I really appreciate it. It's pretty nice, pretty awesome, Mr. Coyote Jockey. You're coming to give me the host to the streams, which it really helps me to continue forward. It really motivates me to do these streams every single weekend. without mercy. I really appreciate it, Mr. Karaoke. You helped me a lot. You helped me a lot doing this host. Yeah, supporting my streams is pretty good. So I'm gonna say thank you to you, Mr. Karaoke. You know. I hope everything is good. So you can say hi in the chat. I'm gonna appreciate it. So people know you are there, you know. So people know you are there. It's kind of easy for me to put you in the Twitter later on. I don't know if you know, I put everybody in the Twitters. In my Twitters, I put the names of the people that's participating. You say participating, like you brand new here. What is the match? How's it going? People that participate in the streams. If you are here, just say hi. You don't have to talk a lot. You just say hi. That's it. It kind of helps me to keep track of the people that comment, you know, are coming into the stream, which is pretty nice, pretty awesome. It's a way to support my stream. Man, this guy has even his phone, you know, with the picture and everything. The Wacom tablet, another tablet. What? He has a pretty nice studio over there. Pretty nice studios. Yeah, a lot of those people they do professional work because they work for those companies. You see like from the movies, Blade Runner and stuff like that. It's because of basically the original creators of those art are posting over there. Yeah, mine is like this. Doesn't have a screen. This is the like I don't know what they send you to the Amazon. This is one of the cheapest ones that you can get, you know, the in tools. This price is still high. I don't know what they send me to the Amazon. They got their own store. Let me think. I can show you. Really, this thing. Let me see. Wow. Man, they make it. Man, they're supposed to have the link of this website right there. They're not supposed to do nothing else. Yeah, it's kind of crazy. They put all the companies links. They don't put it. They don't put it their own thing. Yeah. Yeah, as you can see, they got like a very affordable $79, $100. You know. This is the ones that doesn't have a screen, but it really get the job done. That's the ones that I have it. Older than that, I have an older than that. The Graffiti 4 is still not here. Let me see if I can show you. The Graffiti 4 Wacom. See, this is it. This is the one I have, the gray one. Let me put it this picture so you can see better. This is the one I have. The gray one, but I got the pen from the blue one because I have to buy another pen, you know, because this is the one I have. It's difficult to find this one, but as you find it, it's gonna be like a $10. I don't know, you know. Look at this guy. He guys has a lot of them. Yeah, maybe you can find it because this one was pretty good. It's featured. I believe this one. The Bluetooth one, this one, I believe one of those is featured in the movie, the Da Vinci Code. Yeah, it's featured one of those. The Bluetooth one. Graffiti. Let me see if I can show you Graffiti Bluetooth. Bluetooth, it's like that. Bluetooth. Yeah, this one I believe the Bluetooth one is featured in the movie. This one, yeah. In the movie the Da Vinci Code, you can see they're using the Graffiti 4 for many things over there. It's pretty nice. It's pretty awesome. This is pretty old. Let me tell you, this is pretty old. The ones they have right now are better. They have the one that now are better. But if you don't want to spend a lot, you can. I believe in eBay, on Amazon, you can find it. Now let me see if I can find it in Amazon. They should be there too. Now that they send me to the Amazon all the time, you know, Now the same company sent me to the Amazon. Oh, look at the 99 thing. No. Graffiti blue. Good. Yeah, let me check it out. See if they have it. Oh, let me put a Wacom because there is a lot of stuff called graffiti. Wacom. Oh, look at the $50. $50 they have it. $20 less than $30 less than the one they have over there. But I don't know if this guy's is a good seller. Yeah, you need to be careful when you buy stuff on Amazon because sometimes there is some people that. Oh, this is the same company by Wacom? Really? Where's the seller? Where is the seller? Yeah, I don't know if they buy. There's a lot of stuff in the Amazon that sometimes they are not buying. But look at the guy, the graffiti for 69. I don't recommend to buy the graffiti for 69 when you have the new one for 80. You know, I highly recommend that you go for the original, the 80 on $80. Yeah, but you got the idea. You know, it's pretty awesome, pretty nice. We are using those tablets to draw. This we're gonna draw today. It's gonna be pretty awesome. It's gonna be pretty awesome. Yeah, I'm gonna say thank you to the people that support my stream. I'm gonna say thank you to the people that support my streams, which are pretty awesome, good dudes. It makes it easy for me to do this stream every single weekend without mercy. I'm gonna say thank you. Welcome to the House of Kingdom. Welcome to the stream, Mr. House of Kingdom. Welcome to the streams. House of Kingdom says, I love my Wacom tablet, which is getting old. Oh, which version do you have? I really hope mine is older than yours. Because they are good products, you know. They are good products. They don't break easily. Yeah, Mr. Hasogion, welcome to the stream. I hope you coming ready to have some fun. I'm gonna say thank you to Frosty Chastity for the support. It's pretty nice, pretty awesome for Miss Frosty Chastity. You be able to make it my trouble in this valley of the stream. Pretty awesome. I really appreciate it. It's pretty fun and everything. Thank you for all your support, Miss Frosty Chastity. It is pretty nice. It's still pretty nice. She is still supporting. I'm gonna say thank you to House of Gideon. It's in the chat. Coming to see my stream. I'm gonna say thank you to House of Gideon for your support. You know, remember people that we are not getting paid for the developers. We wish that Wacom or RH or whatever, they send me a paycheck, but we are not. So the only way we are able to do those streams is with people like House of Gideon and Fussy Chastity that are supporting my streams without mercy, which is pretty nice, pretty cool. I'm gonna say thank you to House of Gideon for do all the amazing support every single month with a verse, which is pretty good, it's pretty nice. That doesn't mean I'm gonna stop doing it. I'm gonna start doing it because if they stop supporting me, that doesn't mean that. You know, I'm gonna maybe continue doing it, but it's easier. It's easier in the way they support for me to do the streams because I got that motivation. I got that support, which is pretty good. People, the one that we're gonna do today is gonna be the Bombshell Titan. You know, she used to work for the Task Force in the game, the Lawbreakers game. This one original is for Chris Wells. You know, we're gonna redraw this one from Chris Wells. A lot of stuff are gonna be different from the original because we are not trying to do a one-to-one copy of the original. We don't want to violate any copyright law or something like that, you know. So we are gonna keep a fan base, but we are doing the positions, all the details, trying to do all the details the most closest that we can because we don't have the skills that Chris Well has. We don't have the all the expertise, the gears, you know, to do stuff like one-to-one. It's not the idea. It's not the idea to do a one-to-one copy of the thing. You know, How's it the Wacom in 205s? Push medium. Oh, that's the one you have. Let me see. Wacom in 205. Push medium. Yeah. Yeah, mine's older than this. This one's pretty nice. Yeah, right now with all those many tablets that Wacom has been developing, it's still there in the market. You can find it in eBay, in Amazon, in any other stores. You can find those. In Newegg, you can find those things. You know, I highly recommend it to look from Amazon. Amazon is more like a more safer to buy stuff. So you can check it out in Amazon. Amazon is pretty good. If they have it all, you know, so they're still around. You got like many options to get a Cintiq or a Wacom, you know. I was thinking to get a Cintiq, a pretty old Cintiq that they developed a long time ago, but they still like in the 2000 ranges, 1,000 something price range, which is still not affordable for me. But I'm looking forward to get a Cintiq, because the Cintiq I really like it, because you can see the drawing in the screen, which is it's a night and day difference. Yeah, night and day difference. Let me check it out, something on Amazon.com. And now that we're talking about tablets and everything, let me search pretty quick. Cintiq, Wacom, Cintiq, a pretty old one. Yeah, this is not Wacom. This is Huion. This is another company. Wacom brand. Yeah, in Amazon it's gonna be kind of difficult, because they always put like you see, this one is kind of old. The 22 HD is still almost $2,000, $600. Yeah, you maybe can find it. Oh, look at that! Only the arm is pretty expensive. You can go to other outlets and check it out. In Amazon it's kind of difficult to find. This one has a pretty nice price, you know. It's always recommended to go to the original store. Let me check it out in the original stores. Brothers, Cintiq. Yeah, you need to check it out, you know, check it out pretty good, because so you wanna look for one that is affordable to you. These are, yeah, they don't have the, oh, look over here, what costs Cintiq. Yeah, 649. This is like the most cheap that they have. So you're looking for a old one model, because this one is a new model. So you're looking for an old model, you should go to to eBay. Maybe you can find those old, maybe in, because they're gonna cost you like $1,000, $2,000. There is no point to buy used. You know, you need to. It's better to buy like a new. Yeah, there is no point to buy used if you're gonna do. How's it the jet? That one, I love it. It's amazing. But some of the ones with the screens are getting cheaper. And that'd be a lot easier for drawing. I have gotten used to the disconnect between looking at the screen and not looking at the pad. But I think I do better stuff with a draw over screen. Oh yeah, with the screens it's gonna be amazing. With the screen, it's amazing, because I used to have a tablet, a HP tablet. You can draw in. It has a stylus. Man, it was super good. was super good. Say, man, if I got a Wacom Cintiq, it's gonna be pretty awesome. It's gonna be pretty awesome. Yeah, if I got a Wacom Cintiq. Oh, look at in eBay. You can find the old ones. This is the old ones. Look at it's Wacom Cintiq pre-owned, 275. Yeah, you can get a old one. 200. Look, 200. Oh, they got problems. You read pretty good. You can buy the old ones. 180i pre-owned. Display touch screen graphics monitor. These old ones are pretty good, let me tell you. This one not bad at all. You know, you can get an old one like that by Wacom. This is pretty good. Oh, this is big. This is big. Yeah, you check it out, man. They got many options because the company was the Wacom company has been producing those tablets, a lot of tablets, you know. So now you got like a many options to buy a tablet like that. But this one you need like basically it needs another desktop in order to use it. Yeah, it's pretty nice. So you can get a old one, which is a good option. So you get out. Yeah, people, we're gonna do this one. This is the character we're gonna do in today, and I hope we do a pretty good job. You know, I'm gonna put in another screen to check it out while we're doing it. This is gonna be pretty awesome. It's gonna be pretty nice. Yeah. Let me see if I can put it this other side of the screen so I can check it out the chat. Yeah, it's gonna be pretty awesome. Yeah, those characters has been pretty fun to play to work with. This one's gonna be a blast. This one's gonna be a blast because it has a pretty good combination between armor and clothing, which is pretty interesting. It is pretty good. Ponchel was like for many people like Hashigidon. The class Titan. I don't know if it's the character itself, but the class, that Titan class, it was like the go-to character for many people at Hashigidon. And one day I tried the Titan. Let me see what is about Lawbreakers with the rocket launchers. You know, it was pretty good, man. It was having a blast all the time. It was having a blast with the class. This is almost every single class in Lawbreakers has this problem that you can easily keep playing without knowing, you know, without realizing. Titan. Yeah, let me save right away the canvas that we got prepared over here. They got some special settings, some new settings that I'm trying to see if they works the way it's supposed to, you know. Yeah, it's pretty nice, pretty awesome. Got to see if it can work. I don't like to paint directly with this tool. This is the tool, the ink pen. I don't like to go directly with the ink pen because this is more for finishing touches. You know, people do it all the time. You know, but it's more like for finishing touches. The line work is pretty awesome, so you do it with the pen. But I tend to gravitate more towards the pen, the other pen, the pencil. Yeah, I'm trying to gravitate more towards the pen. This is really nice and awesome. But you can see, you can do pretty nice stuff pretty quickly with this software. Wow, it's really crazy. Yeah, let me delete that. So just trying new stuff. Yeah, I'm gonna use the pen just like in real life I do. Begin with the pen stuff, you know. Then I switch for a more awesome tool. What I'm checking out is the pressure of the pen. You can change over here the pressure. So if your line work is too heavy like that, you can change it. The pressure it go like more smooth. I really like to begin pretty light. Not got like opportunities to redraw, because I redraw a lot the same lines all the time, which is something that it's gonna vanish with the time, with the practicing. But this is the way I do it right now. As again, I'm having a blast. Love it, giving the blast. Who's counting? Who's counting? I don't get it, man. Katsukido has like a pretty advanced joke in English that I don't get it. How's counting? Nobody's counting, man. Maybe it was something that I said I didn't notice. Having a blast, loves giving the blast. Yeah, I don't get that. I don't get what you mean. What you mean, Mr. Hasgiden? It's kind of pretty advanced stuff. It's kind of pretty advanced stuff for me, for my level of English. Yeah, we're gonna begin with the head. One of the histories of this character is like she was a MMA fighter. You know, she was like a MMA fighter, fighting. You know, very famous in the Lawbreakers. In the Lawbreakers lore, she was like a pretty famous. At some point, she get tired. She get tired of. Oh, Hasuginas Lodge, you made a comment that I had a blast playing Titan. Oh, me, myself, I was having a blast. Playing the Titan, because I always see people like you playing with the Titan all the time. One day I decided to try the Titan to see how it works. And man, oh boy, I was having a blast with the Titan. It's a character that basically it's super fun. It's a class that you, once you begin to play with a class, you're gonna be almost in love. You know, you're gonna be almost in love with that class. Yeah, it was pretty awesome. It was pretty awesome. Yeah, I'm not trying to do like a one-to-one copy of the original, but at least I wanna give like some details that people see it and say, oh, this is the Titan, you know, so people can recognize the Titan almost in the same way I was doing the other characters. You know, that doesn't look the same that the original, but at least you can say, oh, this is the Forces, oh, this is the Vanguard, or at least you can recognize it, you know. That's what I'm trying to do with this another class too, the Titan class, Bombshell, you know. So, that ear, she's looking like up a little bit, so that's why that ear it looks like is down. It's pretty like almost too low. you know, because she's looking down and everything, which is pretty awesome. She's pretty strong. She has a pretty strong face, you know, because that's what I was talking. She was a MMA fighter, fighting against everybody. Lord, you made a comment that I played Titan. Either way, low joke stands. Oh yeah. I was having a blast, Lord, giving the blast. Who's counting? Because again, it says that's how I feel with John Wright in Overwatch now. Oh, that character is similar to the Titan. Because John Wright John Wright throws like grenades, right? Like a grenades launcher instead of he has a grenade launcher instead of a rocket launcher, I believe. Yeah. But I didn't know there was so similar. So it's just a fun. Oh, it's fun. Yeah, John, I was watching your stream. John Rack is pretty fast guy. It has like many tricks. Basically, that's his style. You know, that has like many tricks under his sleeve. You never know. Characters like John Rack, you never know what's gonna happen. You know. Because they can throw a wheel at you, they can throw a wheel at you, they can basically John Rack is like an artillery. You can attack people from far away, throwing the grenades, you know, from far away and everything. Yeah, basically you becomes like an artillery class, which is pretty nice. I was watching the streams. I was having fun too. Just by watching your streams, it was pretty nice stuff. Yeah, let me see if I can. Oh, it's too big. It's too big already. It's time to shrink, people. It's time to shrink. Yeah, because we're supposed to do this and. Oh, what is the point? What is the? Oh, what it is? There is a way to move the canvas. I don't recall. Yeah, I got it. Yeah, it is. Yep. It's time to shrink because they're supposed to be like the whole body, not just part of the body. Then later on, I'm thinking about doing like a more bigger, you know, like the chest up for every classes, which is gonna be very nice. I'll put in the art book too. As Akita says, I come flying from the sky. Flying from the sky. I'm going flying from the sky. Yeah, you can fly from the sky with throwing your grenades, basically like a rocket. In the case of John Rack, it becomes like a grenade jump instead of a rocket jump. This is pretty awesome that you can do this too. It's pretty awesome that you can do this. Yeah, I'm gonna take some shortcuts with the design, because the last time I was doing this drawing of the classes, I noticed that I don't have to do like 100%. In order to look good, in order to look like a recognizable, I don't have to do like 100%. All the details, all the things that they have in the original. It's still recognizable. It's still looking good. There are some details that you need to keep it, like in the armor. Some details in the armor plates and everything you need to keep. But I was noticing is that if I do it like a pretty fast sketch like that, then if I do a pretty fast sketch like that, it's gonna be easy for me to convey the shape of the class. And then I can fix it. Then I can later on fix it. Once I got the position right, you know. Once I got the position right, then I could fix it pretty easily. Yeah, she's like holding a gun. She's like holding a gun. It's pretty sweet gun. Let me see if I can do it. Yeah, she's kind of strong. Yeah, because she was like a MMA fighter that was pretty famous, you know, with a lot of money, have successful fightings all the time. She get kind of tired of the luxury life, you know, of MMA fighters. So she decided to join the tax force, which is kind of the police in this game, the lawbreakers. So she joined the tax force, and instead of there fighting the criminals, you know, the robbers and everything. Because basically, lawbreakers is like basically it's like a thief against cops kind of game, you know. You got the law as the police. You got like the police and detectives and stuff like that. Some mercenary guys. And then you have like the breakers, which are like the criminals in the game, people that are doing something they're not supposed to do, on people that are not agree with the government stuff. It's not just criminals. You got people that are like no agree with the current political climate in that game, which is pretty crazy. Hasakina said his name is a mind jump. Hasakina says it's a mind jump, and I haven't mastered it yet, but he gets 2 mines. So I guess you can shoot one down in mid-air and get even higher. Oh, really? Wow. Not to be fast in order to do the mid-air one. That sounds pretty cool. Have you done that? Mr. Hasagida, have you done that? The mid-air jump with the mine in the air? You should try it, man. Because most of those games are like physics enabled. Like almost real, usually like almost real physics. I believe you can be able to do it, to pull it off, you know. I believe you can be able to pull it off, which is pretty nice, which is pretty good. Yeah, this is another case of the gun that is gonna have a little I'm gonna have a little problem to do it like 100%, like at the I'm gonna have like a little problem to do it 100%, like the original one. But we're gonna do something similar, you know. We're gonna do something similar because those guns are pretty crazy design. Those guns are pretty crazy designs. Those are not guns that are not easy at all to make it, you know. They kinda do it because they do it in 3D. They do it in 3D, so it's kind of easy for them to make it, because once you do one more in 3D, you just have to change the angle. But try to draw the angle, and this gun is gonna take like a more time. I'm trying to at least give it the first pace to this character pretty fast, you know. I'm trying to go pretty fast, at least for the first pass. Yeah. Hasaginen says, yeah, and I have did it once. Oh, you did it once? But my sensitivity isn't big enough. I have to be real fast to look down that quick. Oh, if you did it once, it's possible. It sounds like it's a possibility for me, you know, that you can do it without any problems. It sounds to me like you can do it with no problems at all. Yeah, almost all those characters that use like a blast, like a rocket or grenades. Mostly of them, you can you can do you can do like a double jump and pretty high jumps because of the blast of the. Most of them you can use your own bombs and stuff to impulse you to jump higher and stuff like that. Which is pretty, it's a pretty viable technique that a lot of those games are using. All those games are used. People are not getting, I'm not doing the 8 or 7 heads rules or anything like that. When I do my paintings, when I do my drawings, I don't wanna be too calculated. I wanna be free, you know. I don't wanna be like this has to be like that. I just try to the proportions. It looks almost good, you know. That's what I'm trying to do. That the proportions good to almost good. So if I see that proportion it kinda looks off, I try to fix it. But I don't like to use like the rule of the 7 or 8 heads in the body, stuff like that, because it kind of feels like a work. You know, you're not supposed to feel like a work. See, you are not working, you're not making money from it. You know. Jay, did it have fun? Shakira says, "All right, buddy, I really need to get my stream started. But I have got you up on my Bluetooth headset in my right ear. You are on my phone, so I will try to pop in here and there." Oh, that's pretty nice. That's pretty nice, Mr. Hasugita. It's not required, you know. So you have to go streams, go over there, do your streams and everything because you gotta follow it. You gotta follow it too. You know, you gotta follow it too. You have to take care. I don't wanna take you out. I don't wanna take you out from your streams, you know, because I know you do the streaming, playing the stream, checking other people's streams at the same time and everything, but it's kinda. You need to be focused on your streams, your people, and everything, and talk to them a lot. You know, in order for them to feel engaged with your streams, you know, which is one of the objectives of that as a streamer, you know, because you keep jumping in, jumping out. It's gonna be hard for you to engage with your people over there, you know. Believe it or not, it kind of shows in the streams if you are doing something else. People kind of like, oh, this guy is like talking to somebody else, you know. This is something that people can check it out, you know. So I highly recommend that you do your thing over there. Hasukitas, I do, but the last couple of months I haven't had much traffic, so I am not neglecting anyone. Oh, I'm gonna say thank you, Mr. Hasukita. Thank you for that, for the support. It's pretty nice, pretty awesome. I hope you stream. Yeah, I hope you do good in the stream. I hope you have some fun over there. Yes, if I finish early, I'm gonna be jumping in too. I'm gonna be jumping in your streams if I finish early. Yeah, thank you for coming, man. I really appreciate it. Thank you for your support. It is not easy to do streams without people like you that are supporting all the time. Thank you, man. Oh, thank you for the love. This has to give. I really appreciate it. It's pretty nice, pretty awesome. Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna be. Thank you for stopping by, Mr. Hasagid. Yeah, I'm gonna begin to do some details right away to begin like to have like some points of reference to orient myself. Because when you do empty stuff all the time like that, you can lose track of what you're doing. You can be disoriented. So I'm trying to do some details, so have to point some points of reference, which are very important, in the designs, Very important when you're doing some designs on characters and stuff. You need to have some point of reference. She has like a shoulder pad, something, some sort, some kind of armor behind it. It's kind of not noticeable at all. Yeah, the characters, Hasukiris, I only know this orientation. You only know this orientation when you do the drawings and everything. Yeah, the characters of Lawbreakers, they used to be like a pretty realistic, to the point that most of them kind of look like a messy, or with some pieces in the armor like out of place and everything. But this is because they're trying to go for like a more realistic tone of the characters, So in real life, you got armor stuff like that. It's gonna look kind of out of place because armors are not a natural stuff from the body, People gonna notice that you got armor, even if you got like under the clothing. People gonna notice that you got some armors going on, something going on. So it happens in the Lawbreakers characters because they got like a real life proportion. Once you understand, they look pretty cool. Once you understand the armor, because they got a lot of shapes going on, a lot of details in the armor. It is pretty crazy. It was like basically part of the charm of the game, That was a part of the charm of the game, to have those stuff in that style, in that way. In the way that Lawbreaker was doing it. It's kind of cool because it kind of looks natural, It looks like it's a real person with the armor and stuff. They give it some personality. Something that people was like conflicted about it. A lot of people claim like Lawbreakers didn't have a personality, but let me tell you something. What happened with the personality, people? I see Overwatch characters. I don't see any personality at all. I see like the same copy of the characters with different clothing, but they got a lot of personality. Because one thing you need to know about personalities, about understanding personality, you need to understand the personalities. You need to, in order to understand personalities, you need to give it time. It happens in real life. Sometimes you see a person for first time. You maybe has an idea how the person it is, but you don't know how the person it is until you begin to talk to them, until you begin to spend time with that person, until you begin to go out with that person. That's how you begin to know the person. In the beginning, you're not gonna guess what kind of person is that. Maybe you got reference because with them, this is a natural mechanic of the brain. You tend to, the brain, it tends to compare one thing with another. So create like a stereotypes and everything. This is just a natural way of the brain is working. For the brain to understand stuff, they have to compare one thing to another. Look at relationships. Going to the stereotype bank and pull some information right there in order to understand. So many convoluted stuff that we need to understand in order to to don't judge people, to don't or to find or understand the personality of somebody. You know, the same thing happens with lawbreakers. The same thing happened with the characters in the games, lawbreakers, whatever game you name it, Overwatch, whatever game. You need to spend time to meet those personalities to understand what they're trying to do. You know what you need to give it time. You know, there was some people coming to lawbreakers to play. In a few minutes, oh man, this guy I don't like it. This guy is I don't know his personality and stuff. Like, just give it time. Just give it time. You will understand. My character, Gunslinger, was like the most dry personality stuff because he was like an enforcer, you know, like a detective kind of stuff, you know. So he was pretty dry. He was pretty dry, you know. I really like it. Why I really like, I really understand his personality because he's like a guy that works for the law. He has to keep it himself like that because it's kind of police, you know. He's kind of a police guy. I fix it later. He's kind of police guy, so he has to be like that. On top of that, Lawbreakers, the guy, the Gunslinger guy, the Avalon, he was a leader. He was a leader. So in some ways, he had to keep himself in his position. He was a pretty dry character. I didn't complain. I like it a lot. The other classes, like the enforcer class, he's full of personality. He's talking all the time. You know, he's telling his stuff all the time. Every time he kills somebody, he says something. So I don't know why a lot of people get to say like Rickers didn't have a lot of personality or nothing like that. Hasukina says everyone call me a cheater because rockets are easy, and I challenge them to try the Titan. Oh yeah, the Titan. It wasn't easy at all. It wasn't easy at all because one thing, the rockets of the Titan didn't have like a delay. You need to get used to in order to. It wasn't instant rockets. It was like a little delay that you need to kind of get it used to, you know. On top of that, the character itself has some weight. When you walk, you can feel the weight of the character. You know, some weight that the character has. No, it wasn't easy at all. You need to basically anticipate your shots with the Titan in order to be effective. A lot of characters in Lawbreakers has that. You know, the Vanguard lady, it was having the same. It's no problem. It's part of the design of the character. You know, it has some weight when you walk, when you move, because she has a suit into it. Look, you know, I don't know if you know what is the Vanguard. It is. For the people that doesn't know, let me show you the Vanguard. This lady, the Vanguard lady. She got that mini gun in one arm like that, you know. She got like this super heavy suit, so you can feel in the game. You really feel in the game that heavy suit. It was pretty crazy, man. It was pretty. You need to get used to. So a lot of people that doesn't use the Titan or didn't use the Vanguard, it was like using those super fast characters like the Raid. The single slinger, characters like that, they think that all characters were the same. You know, they think that all characters were the same. I thought that until I began to use the Titan, until I began to use the Vanguard, until I began to use those heavy characters. I began to understand, oh, it got some heaviness into it. Yeah, time is shot. As Sugita says, 10 shots, your rockets could be shot. You were a giant target and everything you say. Yeah, that's another thing. You was like a Titan in the battlefield. Everybody jumped into it. Because the Titan was like a mini boss in Lawbreakers. You get that class, everybody wants you dead. Everybody's gonna jump into it. It's not gonna let you live longer. That's another problem with the Titan. Everybody wanna destroy the Titan once they see it. You know. They're gonna throw everything at you. to take him out from the battlefield. It was pretty hard due to being the Titan and being North. It was pretty hard. It was pretty difficult to be North with the Titan. That was something that a lot of Titan players had to deal with. You know, getting the battlefield and immediately create chaos. You know, immediately jumping over here, jumping over there. You know, throw the grenade, the floor, the concussion grenade. Yeah, that has like a concussion grenade to slow down enemies and everything. But people call it like a stun grenade sometimes. Yeah, it's like a stun grenade, which is it was pretty effective. It was pretty effective in the game. Yeah. Let me see if I can do this thing a little bit better. Cause it's kinda, yeah, it has like a many pieces. This armor stuff has like a many pieces. It's kind of difficult to throw. Yeah, it wasn't easy at all, man. It wasn't easy at all. The Titan was a class that sometimes when I used to play with the Titan, sometimes I get into the battlefield, I die right away because everybody was shooting at me. Everybody was shooting at me. So you need to jump higher, smash people on the ground, you know, kill somebody, get some chaos right away because you're gonna die. You will die right away. People are gonna shoot at you all the time. People like Hasugino that it really has like a lot of experience with the Titan. The thing was he were like killing everybody without mercy, you know, because he got his strategy. He knows how to approach the enemies, you know. The Titan in itself, the Titan is supposed to be a crowd control kind of guy, you know. There is a lot of enemies together. You jump into the middle and begin to hit everybody without mercy. Yeah, it's supposed to be like that. People didn't get it. A lot of people was like basically camping with the Titan, to throwing those rockets are too difficult to hit people from far away. You need to know how to do it. Yeah, a lot of people was doing that, like throwing those rockets into the air, you know. But the Titan is a very personal kind of class, you know. You need to be out there with the people. You need to be in the middle of the crowd. So you didn't know that you need to be in the middle of the crowd and everything like that. You're gonna be having a lot of problems, you know. You're gonna be having a lot of problems with the Titan. Titan is supposed to be a crowd control kind of guy. Yeah. It was pretty fun. It was pretty good times, man. The Breakers is awesome. I still believe Nexus need to do something about it. You know, I still believe Nexus needs to do something about the Breakers game because the Breakers it was a pretty awesome game. It didn't deserve to die. It didn't deserve to go anywhere. You know, the community behind it, small or big, whatever, you know, 10 people, whatever you want to say. It was pretty dedicated, man. It was pretty dedicated. We really liked the game. I did like 700 hours, 760 hours in the Breakers. I was trying to do 1,000 hours in the Breakers. Yeah, I wasn't playing all the time. I wasn't not playing all the time, but when I played for many hours because the game was super good. Yeah, after 5-6 hours of playing Low Breakers, you can kind of feel it like a tired because the game, it keeps you on point all the time. It keeps you on point all the time. It's the kind of game, I call it like the coffee games. Yeah, Low Breakers was like a coffee game. It gives you energy, it gives you motivation to continue working. It really drains your energy because you need to be on point all the time. It's not like Quake Champion. Quake Champion is kind of like that too, but it's not like a Quake Champion because in Low Breakers it's like a 3D fighter game. So you pay attention, when the game was alive. It was it's a shooter, but at the same time it was like a fighting game. You know, you need to be like a closer person with the people. You know, it was a lot of kicking involved. It was a lot of melee combat involved. So yeah, it was a pretty nice experience, man. It was like a fighting game. I kind of related a lot of like a Street Fighter kind of game, you know, in 3D, where you get in first person. It was like a first person shooter Street Fighter game, which I really like it. The Titan was like that. It was like a fighting game. You got the rockets, but you got the smash, you got the kicks, you got the crisper. Yeah, it was pretty crazy. It was pretty crazy. I believe that crisper is gonna be lower over here. I had to fix the crisper because the crisper goes like this. It goes like this over here, like a little diagonal. I'm not trying to do 100% a copy of the original, but at least I want to have some similarities into it because the crisper is like more like that. It's kind of difficult to draw that gun has a lot of details. That gun has a lot of details. It's pretty crazy. Yeah, that feels to me like that. Like Block Rockets was like 100% a fighting game for me. It didn't feel like a first-person shooter at all. It was a first-person shooter, but it didn't feel like a first-person shooter at all. It was more like a like a fighting game. Which that was the part that I really liked it for Block Rockets. That was the part that kept me all the time coming for more. You know, because the people from Boss Key Productions, they really did a good job to make it feel not just like a repetitive first-person shooter, because they knew at that time when the records came in, the first-person shooter right now is still very saturated. You know, if you go for the military shooter, very tactical vibe, run-of-the-mill military shooter stuff, you're not gonna cause any impact. That's why a lot of all those military shooters that are pretty awesome, don't get me wrong, but they're not cause impact in the market anymore. That's why you see games like Fortnite Overwatch doing better than the same PUBG that was in a one time. It one time was on the top of the list all the time. And now you don't see it no more because people get tired of those military very. I have to be careful with this bar over here because it's getting crazy. My references are all messed up. Yeah, that's why you see like those military games. They are not causing any impact. Like people buy it, they play a couple times. That's it. No, that's it. That's why you see the Call of Duty ones too. It's dropping a lot of players. Call of Duty 1. There is no way to see it because they use another launcher, but it's dropping a lot of players. It's still good. It's a good game. It's a good game, but people are kind of tired of the same military shooter tactical stuff. You know, with the Call of Duty situation, it's like a. People that like the kind of games, they kind of need it from time to time to jump into Call of Duty. It happens to me. From time to time, I play Call of Duty. I go to the zombies, you know, and do some things every day. The zombies. I play some multiplayer a little bit. I didn't touch the multiplayer for the Black Ops 4. I believe I touched it like once because my team was Blackout and Zombie. Blackouts and Zombie. All my streams and my gameplay was in Blackout and Zombie. Kinda those game modes in Call of Duty are like a more interesting for me than the simple, not simple, but the old time single player, you know. Well, that piece is not that big. I'm gonna leave it like that in order to have some reference. Yeah, it's pretty good to have some put a lot of details because now I see that she is like a little bit thicker. You know, she's a little bit bigger than what I was doing it. She's pretty big person. Yeah, it's supposed to be a MMA fighter with a lot of volume. With a lot of volume. A lot of the shapes of the shape of the armors are pretty crazy. It happens to every single class that was doing low breakers are pretty crazy because those are 3D models. Sometimes they are in an angle that you don't kind of doesn't identify how it's supposed to be. It could be kind of difficult to. Let me see. From time to time, it's good to go down, to go far away to check it out. Yeah, the shapes of the armors are pretty complex in some way, shape or form. So you need to be like a kind of careful with the shapes because you can make a mess without realizing. It's good to give a little bit of details like I'm doing it, just to have some point of reference because it's kind of difficult to draw similarities, especially if you're trying to do like a 2D version of the 3D version of the class of the characters and everything. It's kind of difficult. Yeah, I was talking that the other day with the Force. Like the Force has like, especially the Force and the Titan, the armor plates are very crazy shaped, very complex shape with curves, straight lines together, spiky places like with balls. Just it's kind of super duper. A lot of super duper. A lot of details. Yeah, this thing is like it's like a. Yeah, she has like this, like a triangular shape in the armor over there. Let me see. Yeah. Almost like a triangle shape kind of thing. No, it's not bikini. This is like a part of the armor. Yeah. Okay, it's kind of difficult to sometimes to do it. Because this shape, you can see the shape over there. The second shape, it doesn't look the same. It's different. That's what I'm talking about. All the crazy shape that this armor has are very complex, you know. Are very complex. But we're gonna do something. I believe at the end of the stream we're gonna have something that kind of looks like a bone shell type. Yeah. We are not trying to do like a 100% one-to-one copy of the original. We're not trying to do this. It's just something that we can remember the game and have fun in the streams. You know, have fun. Because this is gonna be part of the Lubricus Artbook. So it's gonna be totally free for all the people that come to watch my streams. It's gonna be pretty awesome, and I hope you like it. You know, I hope that you like it, the artbook and everything, the final product that we are trying to do with a lot of dedications, people, which is gonna be pretty awesome. Let me see if I can. Yeah, that music was like a super pump. The music from from that game was super fun. Mighty Number Nine. It has a pretty beautiful songs. Yeah, I don't know why that game didn't catch with a lot of people. I don't know why because it was pretty pretty good, you know. Oh, I'm gonna put this. Yeah, some Call of Duty songs. The Call of Duty has some pretty awesome songs. Yeah, this is for Modern Warfare 2. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know why didn't catch up with the people because I really like the way they move. Mighty Number Nine. I really like the way they do it the game because people want like another Mega Man, but people need to realize the guy, the creator for Mega Man, he didn't want it to do like another Mega Man. You know, legally he's not supposed to do another Mega Man. You know, because Mega Man is a it's an IP from Capcom, you know. He didn't get to get the rights of the Mega Man or anything like that. So in some way, he's supposed to be something. See, if they wanted to revive the Mega Man thing and everything, they're supposed to do something similar, or not 100% the same Mega Man because he can get sued by the Capcoms. You know, he can get sued by the Capcoms if the Capcoms see the Mighty Number Nine was like too similar to Mega Man. And let me tell you, Mighty Number Nine has a lot of similarities with the with the Mega Mans. You know, in some way, he kinda did another Mega Man. You know, but people need to understand. That wasn't the objective of the Mighty Number Nine. You know. Maybe he. I don't know. I never went to the Kickstarter page of the Mighty Number Nine. I never backed it up. I wasn't involved in the community. Maybe he talked about Mega Man. Oh, we're gonna maybe do something similar. Maybe he talked, but legally, I know he not supposed to be doing nothing similar to Mega Man. When I see the game, I say, man, this game it feels, it looks, it runs, and everything just like a Mega Man. You know, maybe the lore people didn't like it. Maybe the some bosses maybe they don't like it. Maybe it doesn't have the pop from the Mega Man. But you need to understand the concept is like almost an indie developer. It doesn't have the resources that Mega Man the Capcom has. You need to understand it was a Kickstarter. It was a Kickstarter project. You know. It was a Kickstarter game. So you get that money from Kickstarter, you need to do something, you know. You need to do something. You cannot be like playing around because it's not a lot of money. It's a money that go flying from the sky. You know, it's a money that go flying from the sky. So as a developer, he had to get the money. I do something faster. That's it. You know, you're not supposed to be like keeping more time. Hasukino says, I just was a proper 3D Mega Man. Stop yelling at me. Yeah, it was proper. That's what I'm trying to say. It didn't have anything like spectacular. You know, it didn't have anything spectacular, but I think it was pretty good. I think it was pretty good for to be a Kickstarter project that, you know, it was the creator of the original Mega Man that did it. So maybe he put stuff in this one that didn't want it in Mega Man, or maybe he did it that did it. Maybe he put stuff that didn't put it in Mega Man in this one. You know, maybe because the times change. You know, change. Maybe the community doesn't want some stuff that maybe he thought it's gonna be better. Maybe he take him out with stuff that he didn't want it to be, you know, in the game because Mega Man has it. Maybe, You know, just a thing that you need to take in consideration. You know, but the bottom line, who couldn't not make another Mega Man because the last thing that he wanted is to basically get sued by Capcom and have to spend all the Kickstarter money in lawyers and stuff like that. That's the last thing that he wanted to do because you imagine that you get money from the people to do a game. The game is so similar to the original that a company sues you is you have to spend all the money and in lawyers and stuff. As again, it's one low. Or you want the Mighty number 9 game? I mean, it's pretty affordable. It's pretty affordable in Steam. Why I don't have my Steam store over there? Yeah, I believe it's pretty affordable in Steam. Let me check it out pretty fast. Mighty. Yeah, it's only $20. The price is pretty good, affordable price. Look, you see, it kind of looks like a Mega Man. It's just pretty nice. It even has the dash thing that the Mega Man has. Yeah, it's pretty affordable. $20. It's pretty affordable. Yeah, the last thing he wanted to do is like something so similar that give it like a Capcom a reason to so, and I believe he has to do some stuff legal stuff in order to keep this game, to make this game. It wasn't that smooth development either. I don't remember now, but it wasn't that smooth. I believe if you check it out the news, you're gonna be able to know about it. Yeah, it wasn't like a super smooth either. No. The Nordic Mighty number 9, you know, my daily deal, Mighty number 9, 20% off. What I think Mighty number 9. Totally Mega Man, the Mighty number 9 release. Yeah, some people, you know, it was comparing it with Mega Man launch. Yeah. It's not like they're supposed to do another Mega Man. They're not supposed to do another Mega Man. He did again that kind of is a spiritual, not successor, but spiritual inspiration from Mega Man, inspired from Mega Man. No straight up Mega Man game. You have to be careful with that. And let me tell you, I see it. It looks like a Mega Man. You can confuse it pretty easily. You can get confused pretty easily with Mega Man. Something that I believe they didn't want it to do it like 100%, you know. They didn't want it to do it like 100% Mega Man, but it's pretty nice. It is pretty nice. $20, pretty affordable. As they mixed reviews. Let me see what people say. This game is made by someone who knows what a good game looks like, but completely forgets all of the polish and small details that actually make a game fun. The performance isn't hard, but this is full of gimmicks, ways for you to suddenly die, and having to do it all over again. The shooting ability to grab ledges and the ice levels, the low ceilings, the ice that kills you, in the fire levels and so on. Oh, it's not difficult, but the performance isn't hard, but it's full of gimmicks, ways for you to suddenly die. It's not hard, but you suddenly die. Well, you know, you got those people that look at like this. This is just the worst. They got those people that doesn't even put together their own ideas. You know, you're always gonna have that. That's the problem with the user reviews. You know, they can say whatever they want. They can put whatever they want. You know, and kind of give it a mix review and everything like that. That's why I never pay too much. It's good to read a little bit to see what is the point of the people, like a deck traps, stuff like deck traps everywhere. Well, the Mega Man has a lot of deck traps too, the original ones. Some people like it, love it. We check it go. I've been told that this is a bad game with bad graphics, horrible dialogue, gameplay, etc. But I find this game quite interesting to play. For being a spirited successor of Mega Man series, my appeal point in this game is the Seiyu Jinichi with us for the games. My advice: try the game first. Either so your friends PC, you know. Yeah, he's like in the same way. That's the one thing I could tell to the people. You try the game first, man. You try the game first. So you don't want to spend the money, go to a friend's house, try it. Because I don't see nothing wrong in the trailers. I didn't see nothing wrong during the development because I wasn't in the community, but I was watching the videos of the Mega Man, Mighty Number 9 Mega Man. It was fine for me, you know. It was super fine for me. So I don't know. People have so much power now. People have so much power with the review system and stuff like that. You can tank any game. You know, it happens to Lawbreakers, a game that I was playing all the time. You know, just because people was talking, oh no, this game that. A lot of people didn't try. You know, I was telling people, man, you gotta try. You gotta give it a go, man. You gotta give it a go because you gotta, you know, I was trying to the people and everything, but it wasn't enough. It wasn't enough, man. A lot of people was. It's easy. It's easy to tell it to the people, oh, that this thing doesn't work. You know, it's easy. People take those advice like a pretty seriously, but when you tell it to somebody, man, that this game is so good. You can do this is super awesome. People tend not to listen to you, you know, because it's sometimes they believe it's too good to be true, you know. Sometimes they are skeptics that it's too good to be true. Should I try? Should I do? You know, that's why my best way to tell to the people how good it was the game was me playing it, so people can see that the game was pretty awesome. You know, and a few people bought the game. Unfortunately, I kind of feel bad, but a lot of those people, well, they told me they bought the game. A lot of the people didn't get to play the game enough because they kind of jump into the game pretty late, almost when the game was almost closing, man. I was feeling bad for many people that used to came to my streams and everything. But everything in Lawbreakers was like a surprise. Everything with Lawbreakers was like a surprise, man. Even the game that they released, the Radical Heights Battle Royale they released, it was a surprise for me. I say, what? When they released, it was like nobody was expecting that. Nobody was expecting that, but it happens. It really happens, man. Let me see if I can do these things, those little details that she has over there. Because it's not just do the details, it's not just doing the shapes, it's do the shapes that kind of make sense. You know? It's supposed to do the shapes that kind of make sense. No. I kind of lost, man. So many little shapes and so many little tips. You try to draw it. It's kind of difficult to replicate all those shapes with those angles. It's kind of hard, yeah. But I believe at the end of the stream we're gonna have something that looks like a Titan. Yeah. That's kind of hard, man. Kind of hard. Those armor things has so many details, man. It makes it harder to draw. But in the beginning of the drawing, almost every single character is like that. It's kind of hard and difficult. You don't understand so many shapes. Then at the end, when you finish, you kind of made it. You say, "Oh man, it kind of look like it's gonna look good." Because the bottom line, when you're doing these drawings, when you're doing your art, at least for me, it's like that. If it looks good, it's done. It doesn't look good, it's not done. You know. I cannot try to make that. I cannot take that as a reference. You know. Oh, it's looking good. It's done. It's not looking good. It's not done. You know. And trying always to make it look good, at least to make it like they got so many subtle curves, many subtle curves that you don't even know if there is a curve or not. You cannot see it easily, but they are there. You know, they are there. It's difficult to see, but they are there. Those curves are there. It all depends in the skin because there were some skins in the lawbreakers that were like made by some people that like to put a lot of details. You know, for an artist that like to put a lot of detail, they wanted to show like the technology stuff and everything. It makes it super complex to do it. Mostly all the task force, mostly of the task force armor set. It was like that. It was super difficult to do it. Yeah, there's some details that the originals have. I'm gonna put it because I have to keep this. I have to keep these things going. Yeah, it's too much. It's too much shoulder. It's like it has a lot of shoulder. Let me see if I can. This part over here, almost you cannot see it. Let me see if I can fix it a little bit pretty fast. Yeah, as a drawer, artist, or whatever, you should do something that looks better at the end of the day. That looks good. Not something you sometimes trying to be so faithful for the original. Something that I'm not trying to do. I'm not trying to do a one-to-one copy of the original. So you try to keep it so faithful, it's gonna be strange because the technique of the original was different than the technique you are using right now. I'm trying to paint it, you know, trying to is drawing what I'm doing. The original ones was 3D models. It's gonna look different. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter how much effort you put into it. At the end of the day, it's gonna look different. So you need to take it that in account. You need to take that in account. It's gonna be totally different. Kind of jamming the lines right now. Kind of going super fast, a little bit faster because I wanna do this before the streams. I wanna have something, you know. Um, the last the last enforcer we did it like that too. We kind of jamming everything together because we wanted to do something fast in one streams, so we don't spend so much streams doing the same character. You know, like I wanna have something going on in this stream, and then the next stream kind of finish it. You know, kind of finish it with all the details, with all the things. This is not looking bad at all. Taking account that this class is pretty complex. You know, taking account that this class, the Titan is pretty complex. It's not looking bad at all. Once we begin to put more details, you're gonna begin to recognize the characters. Yeah, the cat. She has like this braids in the head. Pretty. pretty badass braids in the hair. Yeah. Because it was a fighter, you know. She got like this warrior kind of thing hair, this warrior hair with big braids. Oh, mostly simulating the tentacles that the other Titan has. The guy with the mask that has like it's like a electric mask, something like that he was having. Yeah, from the developer standpoint, is to create some similarities because I believe they were using the same model, same animations and everything. So they need to have like some similarities in the characters because yeah, it's kind of crazy hair she has. Yeah, they had to draw some similarities between the characters. Um, this lady and the other Titan, they're kind of similar, even though they are different gender. They're kind of similar because I believe they use the same animations and the same many things of the same, you know. Maybe with little tweaks. Maybe with the little tweaks, you know, because one is a lady, another one is a boy. Maybe with some tweaks and stuff, you know, to make it kind of different from one to another. Make it like a kind of different from one to another, but she got like those big braids. That always caught my attention. Like I mean, they're trying to do the same thing that happened with the other Titan. The guy from the guy from the Breakers Titan. This is I believe in design, you need for them, for the people to identify that she was a Titan too. I believe that's why they went for the braids for the hair, and they totally could make like another style hair too. No, but I know what they're trying to do. So it kind of looks similar to the counterpart, to the other Titan counterparts. Yeah, even though she's a pretty strong person, you need to keep some because she's a woman, you have to keep that in mind, you know, to do some details that kind of identify her as a woman, you know, because she's a woman in the original one. So that's why you got to keep something in the face or in some parts of the body that kid kind of tells to the people that she's a woman. Oh man, there is a very crazy situation in the chest. Yeah, doesn't look fine to me. It happens with the Vanguard too. When I realized it, everything was like so crazy. Let me see if I can fix a little bit. Yeah, that chest thing. That chest thing is pretty crazy, man. I believe it's because the arm is longer. I believe the arm is longer because the gong is bigger. That gong is too big. I believe that's one of the problems because that gong is super big, man. I don't know, the 3D model, she doesn't have the, like that muscle is go up. Yeah, it's kind of like that. But I don't know if it's a 3D model problem or it's it's supposed to be like that. It kind of goes like that. Like she's like the arms goes from there. The muscle, this muscle covered a little bit of the arm in the 3D model. But I don't know if it's because it's a 3D model, or it's supposed to be like that in the real life, anatomics of the real life. Let's check it out. Let's see. Let's do it like that to see if it looks good. It looks good. At this point, my objective is to make it look the more recognizable possible. You know, that's what I'm trying to do at this point. So people can see, oh, this is the Titan. This is the Lady Titan that we used to play in the Lawbreakers. Yeah, it's kinda looks better. This side over here, it kinda makes me, yeah, it's too skinny. It's supposed to be more like that. Yeah, it's too subtle. The curve over here is too subtle in the original model. It's too subtle. It's you kinda. Let me see if I can show you. You kinda doesn't have a curve. I don't know if you see it. You doesn't have like this almost are like a straight lines, but these are like a little curves. But it's like almost like a straight line. You know? It is almost not noticeable. They look almost like a straight line. Something that is conflicting with my brain. And I believe these things are bigger. Yeah, this is another problem. Those things are bigger. Those like straps. Yeah, this one is not that big because the angle. But this one is super big. Yeah, let me see if I can fix a little bit. Yeah, it was with Enforcer too. The Forcer was pretty crazy because those armor plates, armor parts are pretty has like so many crazy shapes. The people behind Lawbreakers, the artists, they are people that was trying to do something pretty unique, very unique. Those people are on top of the design. You know, there is you got guys that work on Fortnite, that works in Lawbreakers too. You got guys that work in the Division, that was in Lawbreakers too. You got guys that work on Fallout. He works in Lawbreakers too. Unreal Tournament, Gears of War. You know, it's like a those are people that really has a lot of experience. So when they're gonna do something, they're gonna do it complex, man. They're gonna do it crazy, difficult to replicate. Can't see like a natural looking, because they already been there. You know, they already been there for many years. There's a lot of people that have like a 20 years plus 20 years developing, designing, doing stuff. You know, teaching a lot of people, teaching a lot of people. So it's kind of difficult to replicate their work, because it's full of crazy shapes, full of crazy stuff, complex shapes and complex stuff. I was thinking like, oh man, before do that this little record, I was thinking like, man, what about if I do it in 3D? So we got that model in 3D and everything. But when I see the shapes of the of the models and I see all the things, I say, man, this is complex. This is something that's gonna take me a while to do it. Maybe it's not gonna look like the original, you know. You always can jam in, you know. You always can take shortcuts and everything, but maybe it's gonna look, maybe it's gonna be recognizable, but it's not gonna look like the original at all. You know, it's not gonna look like the original at all. So you need to. I have to say no. I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna do the 3D models of those, because it's gonna take a while. It's gonna be super complicated. Like that shape over there is crazy shape. It's yeah, that artboard is super crazy. Let me see if I can zoom in to continue with the legs. You need to be careful with the legs, because sometimes you make too long the legs, it can look like a not human. You know. I'm doing the proportion basically with the eyes. I'm not doing like what a lot of people do with the head, the 7 heads stuff rule. I'm not doing that. Basically, it's with the eye, because it's like a more fun for me to do it like that. Even though it tends to, so you don't get the rules straight, the proportions right. Yes, you don't get the rules. You don't do the rules, so sometimes you get the proportions pretty crazy. But I kind of do it jamming shapes like that, you know, because it's kind of fun to do it when you don't. I don't want to be too strict in what I'm doing here, you know. That's one of the process. Oh, I believe I can do one side then copy to the other side. I believe I'm gonna do that. It's faster. Basically, one leg has the same thing that the other leg has. Yeah, there is no difference. I believe that's one of the things they do too in the 3D models. So I believe it's feasible. I'm getting too stuck with the details and stuff. I'm gonna be going a little bit faster now, because I don't wanna continue get stuck in the little details. Yeah, when you're doing drawing and stuff like that, you're not supposed to be very stuck in the little details. You're supposed to go do it kind of faster, you know. You don't stop in just the little details, because at the end of the day, you're gonna be spending so much time in one place. You're not gonna do nothing. This is a mistake that a lot of people do. Is to stay focused. Is to focus in the little details. Because details, those are the fun part of the drawings, of the design. You know, the little details, the little things, you know. Those are the fun part. But you need to avoid those, because you're gonna spend like a lot of hours doing the same thing, you know, doing like a little things that doesn't have at the end of the day doesn't have a lot of importance. It's part of the design, but doesn't have a lot of importance. Importance. Yeah, that part of the body. I don't know how the before leg thingy. It's sometimes kind of difficult. Let me see if I can. Got this part. We got this piece. This piece has something like that. Wow, they're coming back with the crazy chase, man. Yeah, man, they have like so crazy stuff going on. Very complex stuff. Yeah, that's what I'm talking earlier. That these people, every time they do stuff like that is over the top. Almost nobody's doing it. And for a lot of people to understand the models of low breakers was like a super hard. Like, man, this model looks super cool, but I don't know why. It was something like that. It was something like that. My guy, the gunslinger, he has like a dress, but it didn't look like a dress. No, let me see if I can show you. So this guy looks super cool. He has like a dress, no, with this thing in the chest. Super cool, as you can see. Super cool design. Those people, man, they know how to design stuff. It's pleasing on the eye. It's pleasing on the eye, but you don't understand what's going on. It's like a dress. Look at this belt kind of thing that it has over there. It's pleasing on the eye. It looks cool. It looks nice, but you don't understand what's going on, you know, because you never see people like with the kind of. It's like a guy. He looks like a religious at the same time. He's like a detective. He's a leader of a group. Call it the Valkyrie, I believe. The Valkyrie, yeah. You know, it has this mix of religious guy with something else that you don't identify, which is pretty nice. You know, it's pleasing in the eyes. It looks good. It looks cool. A lot of characters of the Lawbreakers are like that. Like they're pretty cool and everything, but you don't know why. That's why a lot of people was having a lot of problems with all the personalities and stuff. Man, you know, maybe you don't understand a lot of things what's going on. You need to read a little bit of the Lord or stuff like that, because the people that was doing Lawbreakers was doing complex stuff. Was doing complex stuff that you do not see in any other games. You know, like in almost every single game, you see almost the same thing. Very normal stuff, very simple stuff. The Wreckers they went for the complex route. They went for the complex route. They didn't just want to do a character that's a call it a day. You know, they want to do something that you can remember, that you can say, wow, this is cool, man. I really like this guy. I really like this class. They was trying to do something like that. That's why it's so. Everything Lawbreakers is complex. It's over the top. They put a lot of effort in the design. You know, they put a lot of effort in the design. Which is it's something that I really appreciate. They did it. I really appreciate that they did that, because it was very awesome. Yeah, the Titan cast to draw is kind of. You can see in their own drawings. the it's a very difficult to do kind of characters, kind of to draw and everything. Even in the own. Let me see if I can show you in the own material. You know, it was like a kind of complex to draw, to the point that a lot of you know, you got this. It was made by Chris Wells, one of the designers. But most of the time, the Titan, every time they do like the Titan drawing and everything, it's like a handmade drawing. You know, it's not like they taking the model. Let me see if I can show you another Titan related stuff. You see? They got the model, but every time they do something promotional for the Titan, it was like that, like a hand drawn. I don't know why. You know, I don't know why they went for the hand drawn, you know, art stuff when they already had the model. You know, it was almost like that. I said, man, why they don't use the model? No. Maybe it's because they want to give it like a more dynamic. Because they got this awesome, you know, these awesome models already. But I believe if they wanted to keep like the very organic aspect of the class, they didn't want to use the same models like they did with other promotional stuff. Like at the Gunslinger, they use the model, you know, the model. They don't use the hand drawn thing from the Titan. That thing always struck me, like why they use the hand drawn art for the Titans. Look at the Titans, kind of hand drawing too. They're not using the model for the Titan. I don't know why. For the other classes, they use the models, you see, the models and everything. But for the Titan, they were using like the hand draw, like we're gonna do the Titans, people, so we need to draw. Yeah, this is the 3D model, no hand drawing at all. We need to draw this thing. Man, why, you know, what was it with that? I'm gonna tell you, man, why we don't use the models? Why we don't look at they got crazy, awesome 3D models for the Titan. I believe this one is gonna be the next. Yeah, I don't get it, man. But they were doing it by hand. They do it by hand. Almost every single promotional piece of the Titan. They always got me confused. Like, man, why they doing like that? Why they doing it like that? Yeah, I had to fix the proportions, and I'm gonna do it later on. Cause that part of the feet is not that big. Yeah, this is not that big. I have to put a little bit. I have to put a little bit shorter like that. It's kind of like that. Let me merge. Lay it down. Merge layers down. Lay it down. Yeah. Let me continue doing this part. This is the shoe part. It's kind of harder to do it. Shoes, always in characters, are super hard to do it. Most of my shoes, the other characters that I did over here, the forces there. I just did something pretty fast. I didn't try to do like the original shoes that they have. For the same problems that the models are pretty complex. If the 3D model has a problem that doesn't. Let me see if I can show you. Look at the fits. You know, the fits I always did it pretty simple. She doesn't have the fits like that. I just did it simple like that, you know. You know, because this part of the feeder of the banker is pretty complex. It got like a lot of shapes and everything. The same thing with the with the enforcer. You know, it's pretty complex shoes that they have. Just jamming some shapes. That's it, call it a day, because I'm not that good with the fit. Lawbreakers has like a pretty complex shoes. These people are from the future. They don't use Nikes anymore. They use another kind of shoes. You know, it's kind of complex situation, peoples. But with the Titan, I have to do a little bit more effort. I have to put a little bit more effort with the Titan, because the Titan, one of the beautiful things about the Titan is like all the details that they have into it. You know, all the it's like a Mega Man shoes almost. Talking earlier about Mega Man, I almost do a Mega Man shoes right here. Yeah, it's this part. This part over here is not that big. I'm gonna put a little bit shorter. Yeah, because there is some parts in the, yeah, in that piece, that part of the shoe is not that big either. Yeah, something like that. Something like that. It's gonna be a little bit complex to do the other legs is gonna be a copy and paste, flipping over. I'm not gonna redraw all of that. Kinda look better now, yeah. Kinda looks better now. Put some, let me see if I can get the whole picture. She got like a big legs now. Let me copy this part. Copy this part and put it in the other side. She doesn't have. She has a pretty good separation of the legs, but not that big separation of the legs. Yeah. Doesn't have to be exact, but it has to be pretty close in order to. Doesn't look that. Yeah, he's like a super open. Yeah, it's kind of similar. Let me see. Yeah, they look similar. Yeah. The head is bigger. My head is too tiny. Yeah, her head is bigger. I had to fix the head situation. She got a big head, man. Let me tell you. I have to take him out. She got a big head situation. She looks like she has the big head stuff. Let me see if. But she got a big head, but the head is still tinier than the body. Yeah, her body is there is a way to modify everything without copy and paste, but I don't remember how to do it. Yeah, her body is like a little bit bigger too. It's not. Time to fix it. Time to fix a little bit of the proportions, peoples. A lot of details are gonna be redrawn. Oh, my chin! My chin is my chin. What's happening with my chin? Don't worry, it's gonna be fixed. Yeah, I believe that right there is gonna cut it. Let me clean a little bit this situations up here. I'm gonna erase the whole weapon thing that I did over there because we need to redraw all that back later on. We need to redraw that back later on. Let me clean a little bit this mess that happens up here. Fix something over here. Yeah, this is the uniform has a big. It's pretty down the original uniform. So you got this belt buckle. The belt buckle has a pretty crazy style. Back in the days we used to use the belt like that. I don't use it anymore. People don't use it anymore. Maybe a lot of people use it, but I don't use it anymore. I totally changed the orientation of the face. The orientation of her face is different. Let me put it down a little bit. It's too high. It is too high. Let me put some details to the armor plate over here. I believe I'm gonna copy back this part once I put the details, the other details. A lot of the details I'm putting in the things is for the line work later on. It's gonna be in the next string, I believe. Yeah. Let me see how many times. Yeah, I believe it's gonna be in the next string, the line work, because it has a lot of details that I still had to. They had to do stuff that I had to fix. She got munitions in the belt. A couple munitions in the belt over there. She has like this line that comes coming like this. And then she has something like this. Over here, a little things over here. Yeah, pretty awesome, pretty nice. The straps. Oh, but I was totally forgetting about the straps. It holds it holds the armor in place. The little straps over there. kind of push a little bit, back the pants or the clothing. It kind of looks tight in the original model. Yeah, it kind of looks tight. Did she has like some piece of stuff over here too? Three little things over here. I got a number 023 23 over there. It's kind of difficult. So basically I'm doing is putting a lot of details pretty fast. Little squares and stuff that she has. Because this is the little things that are gonna make it look like oh, it's a Titan, you know. A lot of those little things are very important. I'm gonna have to jam something over there pretty quick because there is something going on over here that oh, it's over here. Some lines. She has like some stuff over here too. Maybe it's if the real designers of Lawbreakers is telling me, oh, well, what this guy's doing. See, they watch this video, is gonna say, well, what this guy's doing? He's killing my artwork. Yeah, God, we are suicide. We are killing everything that they do with so many passions. We are just doing pretty fast, kind of killing it. Let me see. Kind of looks better. Yeah. See the details. The detail helps a lot with the design. Those are the little things that really helps a lot. Once you do when we do the line work with the pen, it's gonna look better. It's gonna look super better. Yeah, let me copy and paste this leg again. Trying to go a little bit faster to do the first pass, what I call it the first pass, to have it done. To have it done, you know, before the string ends or something like that. I kinda see. Can I fix a little bit this? Yeah, because she doesn't have the legs so spread. You know, it looks better like that. Yeah, she doesn't have like the legs so spread. Oh, what happened with the old legs is still there. The old legs is still there. I had to take him out that leg. Oh, let me just grab this. And take him out. Put the new one. Oh man. Yeah. Yeah, let me take him out. Made a mistake. I almost messed it up everything. Yeah. Let me do it again. Oh, I think I got a copy. I got a copy already. It's like a video game. That feels like a video game sometimes. Let me rotate a little bit this thing so it doesn't look doesn't look like the same thing. Yeah, it's pretty nice, pretty awesome. The the motor itself, the thing over here, it kind of looks, it looks kind of odd too. You know, the original ones kind of like a all like a. Uh, this part I had to fix it. This part got a big problem there. The chest is big. Let me tell you, she got a big chest plate that I really had to do something about it. Because I was thinking I was doing it big enough, but it looks like I have to do it bigger and bigger. Yeah, there is something odd in the arms and everything. The arms is too. The arm is just too close. It's like a, you know. I believe over there is better. Yeah, the armor is just pretty crazy. It was like a too close, and I had to work with the chest. The chest is like a normal person. It's not like a bone shell. A bone shell. It's not like the Titan chest that she has. It's too normal. The one I did, it was too normal, like a normal skinny person. It, the Titan she's a monster, you know. She's a pretty big person. It's a scary person. It's a person that you see, you don't wanna, you don't wanna mess with her. She said in the game. She said in the game, go in the ring with me, I knock you out. You know, she said she's a pretty badass person. You don't wanna mess with that lady. That lady gonna mess you up. It's gonna mess you up. Don't worry, people. We are gonna copy a lot of stuff. We're gonna do a lot of stuff pretty quick because the initial pass, the initial sketch you do is basically to keep the shape going on. You know, it's to is to basically begin to do the model. Going on, you know, it's to get something going on basically. But it takes a lot of erasing, moving lines, you know, to try to try to do the things better. Uh, Before you get the big picture, before you get the right picture, you need to jam in a lot of stuff, make a lot of mistakes. Mistakes are part of the process. Yeah. Let me see if I can grab pretty quick. Grab pretty quick, push it in the other side. In the other side. Yeah, I believe. I really I had to. I don't need all the things. I just need some lines, some stuff to keep like at the, to keep with the proportions and everything. I don't need the whole thing. I just need some lines and stuff. Yeah, people. Let me see if I can put this piece over there in the, yeah. him out a little bit to see if I can make it bigger. Mesh less down so that they become part of the same team. Let me erase some concerns. Yeah, looking good. People's looking good. Yeah, she got a very complex chess going on. That is kind of difficult to draw to replicate. But it's better than before now. Yeah, this even the arms begin like feel better. The arm part over here gonna begin to feel better. Gonna begin to feel better. Yeah. Let me see if I can do the armor in the arm. The armor piece in the arm. Armor piece in the arm. Armor piece in the arm. Ooh, so complex, man. They have like something like that. They got like another shape, like a square shape like this. Yeah, because those she got like a tasers. Yeah, it's tasers that she has. Electrical tasers. Those are no armor. Those are not just armor. These are not just armor. This is like a tasers. You know, combined with the gloves, she can electrocute people. She can electrocute people and everything. It's pretty crazy stuff. They kinda put in the model so you can basically know what's going on. It works like an armor, but it is basically a device that she has over there. His whole body armor is like a taser. So you get too close, you get electrocuted. So she can hug somebody, and that person is gonna be electrocuted. That person is gonna be electrocuted. Wow, those hands don't look like a hands. Yeah, they got something going on in the hands, basically. Let me see the whole picture. Let me see the whole pictures. Yeah, I got a problem with the face. The face doesn't look like her. I got a problem with the face. That's why every time that I doing these things, I leave the face for later. Yeah, I don't like to see a face looking at me all the time. I got problem with faces. I got very serious problem with faces. When I am public, people looking at me like a freak out. I don't like the eyes. It's the eyes of the people. It's something that I don't get used to. So that face looking at me like I know what you did last summer. No, I didn't do nothing, man. It is crazy situations. Yeah, they got like some bold action stuff over there. bolt action. It looks like a pie, apple pie that she has over she has as a. Oh no, it's no arms. It's an apple pie. Ooh, those pieces those pieces in the chest is over here in the thorax, in the six pack. It was pretty crazy. It was. I believe I had to redone this part over here because it's. That happens to me with the lady, with this lady. Well, almost everybody, the chest is kind of difficult for me to draw. You see, I got like a lot of crazy shapes over there. Happens to the Vanguard too. Let me see over here. Yeah. I always kind of do whatever in that part because they have a lot of going on. They had a lot of going on. Let me do something that at least I can understand what's going on, because sometimes it's kind of difficult to understand what's going on over there. A little bit, give me a little bit of the body. One of the problems about this part of the model is like this arm is too little. She got stronger, bigger arms. You see? She got like a bigger arms. Got like a 20 of arm. These little arms that little arm they put over there is it's almost like this. It's kind of difficult to remember that she is a big guy. She's a big person, you know. It's kind of difficult to remember that she is a big person. Hasukidan, thank you for the host, Mr. Hasukidan. Thank you for the host. Thank you for spread the word about my channel and bring more people to the streams. It's pretty nice, pretty awesome, Mr. Hasukidan, that you coming to my streams with the host, basically giving me a free advertisement to my channel, which I really appreciate. It really motivates me to continue forward. Keep it up, Mr. Husky. I really appreciate it, my friend. Hasuki, all right, buddy. Time to do dinner. So I'm gonna take off for now. We'll stay awesome. Keep streaming. Oh, thank you, Mr. Hasuki, and thank you for the sweet words of yours. Are you gonna stream later on? If you're gonna stream it later on, I'm gonna be jumping later on. Well, I appreciate it, man. I appreciate all the things you do for me. It has been really awesome, man. Thank you. I hope you enjoyed your dinner. Me too. I have to eat something too. It's getting late. I have to eat something too. So I believe these streams is almost going to say bye-bye. Almost, I don't know. Pressure. I need more pressure. These lines are getting like a very. I am not positive, but like 80% chance we'll be back in an hour or two. Oh, that's pretty nice. Yeah, if you're gonna be streaming, I'm gonna be there too. That's why I'm going a little bit faster, because I wanna finish this to eat some dinner, to have some fun, because I'm being this weekends. I only stream the weekends, but it's kind of getting getting hard, you know. Even though I only do it like in the weekends, it's kind of hard. Yeah, streaming is not easy thing to do. Streaming is not easy to do. It takes some effort to do it, you know. It really takes some effort to do it. I got a big problem with the hands and this is going under. This is going under. It's going like up over here. Yeah. This is the high of the hand. How's all right, buddy. Some are good. Have a good rest of your streams. Maybe see you later. See you later, Mr. Hasugidan. Thank you for your support, for everything you do. I really appreciate it. Thank you for stepping by into my stream. It was pretty awesome to have you here. You know. Yeah, I'm gonna be late over there. So see you later, man. See you later. Oh, I didn't mesh legs down. Yeah, now it's working. Yeah, maybe a lot of pro professionals drawings looking at my screen saying, "Man, what you doing?" But I believe drawing art stuff like that is basically it's a way of expression, you know. So whatever you shortcut you take, whatever thing you do to do your thing is, I believe is right, you know. It's legal. Right, Kens, welcome to the stream, Mr. Right, Kens, welcome to the streams. I hope you enjoy your stream. I hope you're coming back. I hope you're coming to have some fun, man. I just went bonkers with the words. Yeah, I hope you're coming to have some fun because we're having a lot of fun doing this. First page of the Titan for Lawbreakers art book. First page of the Titan of the Lawbreakers art book. And the CRISPR is gonna take. It's gonna make me crazy, man. I don't know. That CRISPR is gonna be hard to do. I don't know, man. That gun is gonna be crazy to do it. That gun is complex. Look. That thing is complex, man. I don't even understand what's going on. It has a lot of shapes. Look. It got shapes into the shapes. So you can see shapes when you see the shapes. Yeah, it's too busy, man. When I'm gonna do something that looks like it. Oh, it's closer. But it's not gonna be a one-to-one rendition of the CRISPR. I don't even know where I'm gonna begin with that CRISPR thingy. Oh, what is that? What is that? Bonchel? It's over here. Yeah, I don't even know where I'm gonna begin with the CRISPR. It is pretty crazy stuff. Jelly. It's a pretty crazy stuff, babies. It looks like I'm gonna have to reduce the again the size of my bone shell Titan because the CRISPR is not gonna fit. Yeah, the CRISPR is not gonna fit like 100%. The way it's supposed to fit. Yeah, my CRISPR is gonna be a little bit more. The tip of the gun is gonna be like a more higher than the original. I couldn't keep it like level like the original one it is because kind of struggle with the angle of attack. It's a crazy gun. It's a crazy tool. Yeah, the CRISPR is more like a tool. They take it like a. It's a big taser. It's like a big taser. Yeah. It's not gold that it doesn't shoot bullets. It just electrocute peoples. That's what they do. The crisp. It crisp people. People used to joke about the crisp, like it's crisping people. How you want it? You want a grill or crisp? You want a grill or crisp? Crisping the people with the birds. With the crisp. It was a good time, man. It was so much good time. Lawbreakers. Playing Lawbreakers all the time was super good. Let me just do something pretty fast over there. With this crazy gun. Yeah, this part is totally different from the original. I don't know if you can see. It's kind of different from the original. Because that gun is complex. It's kind of complex, man. Especially when she has it like that. Because in order for me to do it properly, I had to copy and paste from the original, or basically redo my own CRISPR model and put in the drawing things, you know. But I'm not gonna do that. We're talking about many hours more of trying to do the thing. It's like accomplished stuff over there. It got so much going on, man. This gun, this thing has a handle over here. Yeah, that was the handle that you reload. You can reload the CRISPR. Basically, yeah, reload. Put in the new batteries. That's the handle that you can use to hold it and reload the new batteries. Because it's over here. The handle is over here. This gun is like batteries. They don't use bullets. That's what it does. It's like a big test. Electrocute peoples until they say no more. No more. I'm gonna invent it. I'm gonna put my own twist into the situation. And that's what I'm gonna do with this. I'm gonna put my own twist in the situation. I'm not gonna be trying to do the thing I see over here, because the thing I see over here is something that is pretty complex. I'm just gonna jam those battery packs over there. Call it a day. Yeah, making original work sometimes is easier than copy other people's works. Because when you copy other people's work, you basically don't understand what's going on. You know? That's what happened with this gun. I could. Let me see if. Low breakers Titan. Low, so you can see how the gun is. Low breakers Titan. CRISPR. I wanna see if I can. Oh yeah, I find it right away. So you can see what is what's there going on with the guns. They got like so much crazy shapes right there. So much crazy shape right there. People are gonna take 1 minute only. Let me see if I can show you some video while I doing while I coming back from home. I'm gonna select the Titan so you can see the Titan while I'm coming back. in action. Yeah, don't go anywhere. I come. Yeah, pretty awesome, pretty cool, huh? A lot of characters of the this game were pretty cool, pretty awesome, pretty complex. With a lot of shapes, with a lot of the 3D models are over the top. Next generation kind of stuff. Yeah, we were playing this game all the time. We were having a lot of fun. Uh, yeah, as you can see, Boncher was pretty a pretty awesome fighter. Yeah, but we got had to continue. We had to continue with the things. If you wanna watch those trailers by yourselves, you can go to the Low Breakers channels on YouTube, or you can tell me. I can give you the direction so you can the link so you can go over there and check it out. Hasukidon has the power. Yeah. See, Hasukidon is always making sure I'm doing fine, which I really appreciate. Yeah, he's pretty active in the Twitches. He's always streaming um, and doing many things. Yeah, the CRISPR is pretty complex as you can see. It has a lot of shapes like a triangular stuff. That is pretty crazy. So many chips, man. It has so many chips. I don't know how the guy that did this don't get like lost in translation. You know? Because it's too many complex shapes and stuff. They are not gonna attempt to replicate here now. No, no way. No way, Miguel. I'm not gonna try to replicate none of that. I'm gonna do my own version of the CRISPR. Sorry! I'm doing my own version of the CRISPR. It is not healthy at this time to try to innovate or try to create, try to do like, try to copy or try to do the same thing that they did, man. Because those are professional people, you know. They they basically know what they're doing. Over here, I just put them. I just put many lines together. I don't even do nothing. I just put in line, one line together with another line, no, and call it a day. That's what I'm doing over here. Yeah, I'm gonna make it look like it coming from there. It's not coming from there, but it has like a something like that. Let's jamming all the shapes because I cannot do the original one. Yeah, if I got the the plans how to do it, you know, I can do it in 3D, but this is gonna be our version of the CRISPR. Don't worry, people. It's gonna look almost the same. It's gonna look almost the same. Don't worry, man. I got you back. Because this CRISPR gun can CRISPR you, so you try to do it. The same can CRISPR you, man. You can become a casualty trying to do this. Oh, could other people do it? Oh yeah, totally, man. Other people can do it. There's some people out there with a lot of talent, a lot of skills, that they do stuff like that. More than that. I've been looking in the internet. Oh, it's internet. You got people from all over the world doing pretty awesome jobs, pretty awesome stuff. You know, people that basically born painting and doing stuff like that. But I don't know one of those guys. Sorry, I am not one of those guys. I'm trying to do my best with this coil, Tesla coil, call it the CRISPR. Very advanced Tesla coil. Because this is what basically it is. It's a Tesla coil. For the peoples. Well, the face, man, the face is a challenge. Because she doesn't have a young lady face. She had like a very aggressive face. Very aggressive person, you know? It's gonna be... I'm gonna go subtle. Always when you're doing faces, you have to go subtle. Never go like with a lot of details, a lot of lines. Try to go subtle, especially in the mouth. You know. In my case, I'm gonna go full cartooning. Yeah, because the first one that I was trying to do it like almost realistic, but kind of creeped me out. That's why I did it. I deleted it. It kind of creeped me out. It was kind of creepy. The first one. The first one that I did over here, it was kind of creepy. I don't know why, but every time you do that shadow behind the chin, the face begin to look better. I don't know why. It is something that the people has. I don't know, the brain like kind of relate to it. You know? I don't know why that happens. Every time you put like the shadow behind the chin, the the faces begin to look better. Yeah, I have to go like a full cartoon in the face because it's kind of difficult for me to. Yeah, as I do with all these characters that we're doing, we're trying to do our own version. I'm gonna change a lot of little things to look better for us, you know, to kind of fix, to make it fit, the lubricant hardwoods, you know? Because trying to do the 3D models and try to draw the 3D models and directly like they look, so they look kind of the same in the draw. It's kind of difficult. It's kind of hard. At the end of the day, it's not gonna look. It's not gonna look good. You know? So it's better as you make it a little bit like a cartoony kind of comic kind of thing. Because at the end of the day, it's a art book. You know, we're not trying to do like. We're not trying to put it like at the same. Oh, it looks better, man. It's super awesome. I like it. Yeah, she has a pretty particular face. Pretty particular face because it's from a person that has been like a training his whole life, being in the lore. She's like the best MMA fighter in the future. So it doesn't matter if you're a man, if you're a lady. She will fight you. She will fight you. It doesn't matter where you come from. So she's pretty aggressive. She looks pretty aggressive, pretty scary. You know, a pretty scary person. Chris the Cleaner, thank you for the follow, Mr. Chris the Cleaner. Thank you for the follow. I really appreciate it. It is pretty awesome, Mr. Chris the Cleaner, that you take the decisions to follow my streams, which is pretty nice, pretty awesome. Thank you for your support, Mr. Chris the Cleaner. I really appreciate it. I hope it is worth it. You know, I hope that you have fun following my streams, which is I really appreciate it. It really motivates me to continue forward. It really motivates me to continue forward. Yeah, Chris the Cleaner is a pretty awesome dude. He was playing on today. He was playing today. He's a streamer, pretty awesome streamer. He was playing with his little kid. A pretty awesome dude too. His kid says it's pretty smart, man. I thought that little guy is not gonna be able to keep up with the game, but that guy didn't know how to play and everything. Just what? Unfortunately, I couldn't stay watching the whole stream because I had to go to bed, man. I was so tired because I'm streaming from this morning. I was very tired today. So after I did my streams, I went over there, check it out. The Chris the Cleaner stayed a little bit over there, but I had to bail out. I had to go to bed because I'm kind of tired. This streaming thing, it kind of gets you, man. Kind of gets you. It takes a lot of. It takes a lot of energy from you. You know, it takes a lot of energy from you. It's kind of difficult. It's kind of difficult. Even when we are having fun, because when you're having fun, you're burning energies. You know, you having fun, you're burning energies. So it doesn't matter if you are having fun. You're gonna get tired. You're gonna get tired. Uh, Sleeping a couple hours is pretty good, especially on the weekends. Weekends came, the body you don't want to do nothing, man. Every time that the weekends came in, you don't want to do nothing. I don't know why. What is that? The whole body go into I don't want to do nothing mode. They're gonna do something with this part of the model because it doesn't look like proper. It doesn't look proper. Don't worry, the line work is gonna be fixed, all of that. So it's gonna look messy right now, but all those line works are gonna be better. Yeah, I just wanna in this stream today. I just wanna finish the sketch, of the Titan lady. I don't wanna. This is bigger. This is bigger. This armor thing over here supposed to be bigger. Let me say because I don't wanna lose anything that I've been done right now. Yeah, it's a mistake that a lot of people does, that they get carried away and do many things, and then something happens and they realize, oh man, they didn't have nothing safe, everything is lost. I don't want that happens to me. Yeah, the armor thing over there is kind of complex, man. It's kind of has a complex shape. Everything in Lawbreakers has a complex shape. I don't know why. Yeah, I know why those people that design the Lawbreakers are very experienced people, very designers. Every time they do something, they want to do it different from the pack. They do it different from the pack, and they use a very complex. They always try to do very complex shapes and stuff. It's not easy. It's not easy what they do. No, we're talking Fallout 1, Fallout 2 expertise, Fallout 1, Fallout 2, Gears of War, Unreal Engine, the Division 2. Yeah, it was a guy that not the Division 2, the Division. It was working in Lawbreakers too. The Division. Well, there's a lot of the other guys, man. Other guys with Fortnite. Yeah, Fortnite too. People from Fortnite. All those guys are the best of the best in the design. Basically, game development is kind of different now. A lot of those guys that are working on one game, they are currently working in other games too. Yeah, that's what a lot of developers has to do right now. It's kind of crazy. They have to work in one or two games at the same time, basically. Like they're working in one game, but at the same time they're doing some little things in another games for other companies. That's what happened with Skip Production. Was full of developers that were working on Epic Games, stuff like that. They are working on Epic Games right now. A lot of the guys from Lawbreakers from this game, they were working in Epic Games at the same time. It's pretty crazy that they have to do that, man. They have to work in 2-3 games at the same time in order to keep up, man. I don't know how they do it. I don't know if they work full time in one company, the other company they do like a part time, or or 2 hours, something like that, because people cannot work too much during the day, man. This game development, yeah, you're using your brain, you're using your hands only, but it's not easy stuff, you know. It's not easy stuff. It's not like it's not like you are all rest up and you know just having fun. It's a kind of crazy stuff. It's not easy. It is not easy. Well, people, I believe this thing is almost complete. It's almost complete. The first pass. Remember that at the end of the we finish, it's gonna look like this. This is what I'm trying to accomplish. It's gonna look like this. We got four pages for the banker class, 4 pages for the enforcer. If we are doing 4 pages for the Titan class, it's gonna be a free to download for all the viewers of the channel. Free to download Art Book of Lawbreakers, people. It was a pretty awesome game, created by Bosque Productions and published by Nexon of America. That only lasts like 1 year, unfortunately. People didn't. I don't know what happened with the gaming community right now. Too much Fortnite and PUBG and stuff like that. They don't even care about all the games. We see it's a pretty crazy trend. It's a pretty crazy trend that's happening in the gaming community right now. Yeah, it kind of makes sense because a lot people only one guy I watch all the time in internet. He was talking about that, like, man, people cannot afford all the games at the same time. People gonna afford like a few games, you know, 2 or 3 games every year. That's it. They're gonna stick to it until the next year. That's how a lot of people are doing it. So Fortnite has a pretty advantage that it wasn't free to play. People jump in. That's it. You know, Epic Games did a pretty good job with the promotions. One thing that killed Lawbreakers basically was like the promotion, like the marketing was pretty not bad. It was very quiet, you know. People didn't know, didn't see any trailers, didn't see anything, you know. Me myself, I didn't see anything in the Steam. In the Steam store, I didn't see anything about Lawbreakers, you know. I had to go directly to the store in order to watch anything that they post over there. It was pretty crazy. People was complaining about, like, man, God. It was a friend of mine complaining about that. He sent a direct message to Nexon of America. He said, man, I don't know what's going on. I got months trying to see a something in this thing. Nothing appears. What's going on? No. A lot of people was, man, that day, Nexon and Bosque Productions, Lawbreaker was trending that day because a lot of people was raging, like, man, I don't see no news and anything about this game. You're gonna let it die, stuff like that, man. When people was all out talking, you're gonna let it die this game. So I don't see no trailers anywhere. What happened with the marketing departments? Stuff, people was raging, man. People was getting mad because a lot of people didn't see nothing, no trailers, nothing. You talk to your friends about Lawbreakers and nobody, I don't know what is Lawbreakers about. I don't know what is that. Yeah, it was like that. Even at this time, a lot of people doesn't know about the Lawbreakers game. didn't get the opportunity to know, to see nothing about the Lawbreakers game, even at this time, at this age. Videos on YouTube everywhere, but not a lot of people knew it. Not a lot of people sit down on YouTube to watch videos. Not a lot of. Yeah, a lot of people are doing it, but it's like for a lot of people, just man, I know a lot of people that only watch television, cable television. They don't go YouTube to watch nothing. They watch stuff on Twitter, on Facebook. They don't go directly to YouTube because the problem with the YouTubes now they're fixing it. Now they're fixing it, but the problem with the YouTubes is like it doesn't have a social framework behind it. Now they're putting the social framework behind it. If they wanted to do it when Google Plus was more around, they were promoting. It's still there, Google Plus, but when the Google Plus, they're trying pretty heavily to to get people in Google Plus. They they try to make like a more social, put in the comment sections, relay, link it to the Google Plus stuff like that. So somebody in the Google Plus can comment. It got directed in the YouTube videos. Some people in the YouTube video comment with the people in the Google. People are trying to do something crazy like that, um, but they couldn't. Now they're trying again. Now we got friends on mine. I got friends in YouTube's now. You can make friends in YouTube's, just like in Twitch. Yeah, you have to incorporate those sites. They need to incorporate social media too. Have to be more social, so people can use it very easily. It has to be like it has to have his own Facebook, like a Twitch. It needs to have his own Facebook with the light system. They were trying to do it with the light system and everything. They need to have a wall with all those things. I was using it all the time. I don't know why they remove it. They say the people wasn't using it, but I was using it all the time. The light and all that stuff. It has to be easy. Why I don't use the events section of the Twitch? Let me see if I can show you the events over here. Why I don't use it a lot? I using it. Don't get me wrong, I using it. But why it's kind of difficult to use? Because it's kind of difficult to use. It's kind of difficult to use. It's not easy. It's not that easy to use. It's still clunky, kind of clunky stuff like that. They got to streamline the thing. They need to streamline the thing, make it that you can upload use your pictures, put your thing pretty fast. Don't get me wrong. It's better than before. It's 3 times better than before. But they still need to work on that. They need to focus on that. Yeah, I believe that's the main problem. They're focusing on something else right now. They need to focus on that more. Well, people, I believe this thing is kind of done. I believe the next stream I'm gonna do the line work. The next stream I'm gonna do this. Show you a little bit. See if I can begin. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna put this like in 50, I believe I put it. Yeah, 50. I'm gonna begin to draw the things. That's what we're gonna do in the next streams. Do the line work and that looks beautiful and everything. Well, it's kind of difficult. That line, I put that line. It was in a pretty bad place. That's what we're gonna do in the next stream. It maybe finish it completely. Yeah, because I don't wanna I don't wanna like make a lot of strings the same. I always put it like a bigger so I have more accuracy. I don't wanna spend so much time with one page. Uh, I set up myself to do this pretty fast. No, let me see there. It's kind of bold. No, it's good. It's good. I kind of set up myself to do it the fastest I can because we got like a more than a year already with this art book Lawbreakers. Um, it took a sometimes it took a it was a time, yeah, it was a time that I had to stop, pause a little bit to do other things. But now that we begin again to do it, yeah, we don't begin this weekend. We got like a couple weeks already that we begin. Now that we begin with this lubricant hours, we wanna do it the fastest we can to put this thing in your hands. Put this thing in your hands. Though it doesn't take like a more time because we want you to make available to you. know? It don't take that much time at all. I cannot finish it right now. Yeah, no, I'm gonna. It has been like it's getting late over here. Tomorrow I had to wake up early too. Tomorrow I had to be ready for work. No, tomorrow I'm not working, but I gotta do something else. Yeah. Yeah, that's the idea. That's what we're gonna do the next Sunday. Yeah, doing this thing on Sunday, which is pretty awesome. So don't miss out, people. You know, try to get over here to watch the streams to get the points because we gotta give it away on. We gotta give it away on February 20, the day 20 of February. So I want you to get the loot too. Yeah, I try to make it look a little bit natural. Kind of like something like that. Yeah. Make it look a little bit natural. Let me see if I can finish the head at least before I say bye bye. Looking good. It's looking precious. The Tata lady for the lawbreakers. Yeah, this is the idea. What we're gonna do the next week. It's looking good. It's looking nice. Yeah. Well, people, remember that we gotta give it away on December 20 and February 20. I'm all over the place today. I don't know why, and it's gonna be pretty awesome. You know, when I say thank you to Miss Fuzzy Justice for the support, it's pretty awesome. Fuzzy Justice takes some time to support my streams. Remember that we are not getting paid by the developer of any games that we play over here. We basically getting support directly from our viewers, our subscribers. You know, that's what we get the support. And I say thank you to Miss Fuzzy Justice for your support. Thank you for support my stream every single month. Without mercy, which is pretty nice, pretty awesome. I really appreciate it. I'm gonna say thank you to Hasso Kitten too for your support. It's pretty nice, pretty awesome. Thank you for support my stream every single month without mercy too. People remember to follow my Twitters. Every single thing we do, every single stream we do, we post it in my Twitters. That is pretty awesome. Don't forget to follow the Twitters of iRage2. Pretty awesome software that it lets you paint and do many things. You know, it lets you do many things. Let me see if I can put the Twitters of iRage. You can follow. You can follow those. iRage2. No? Let me see if I can do the Wacom too. The Wacoms, don't forget to follow Wacom. Very awesome company that makes super technology to draw. Very awesome technology to draw pictures and everything. You know, all this art is being done with the one of the Wacom tablets. Pretty old one, but it's a pretty good one. That's why it's pretty old, because those things doesn't break. Those things doesn't break. It lasts for a lot. Yeah, let me see if I can show you the give it away stuff. Yeah, I don't even know why I don't have it. I was today. Yeah, I was forgetting to. I'm tired. Yeah. Remember to watch the streams to get the loot, you know, to pass the streams to earn points and get into the leaderboards. This is the leaderboards. You know, people that every time that you watch the stream, you get the points over here. That puts your name in the leaderboards, you know. Because in February 20, those people, see, they continue doing in the way they're doing it. All those people are gonna get the loot in February 20. They're gonna get a prize, you know, a 25 Steam gift card or a 25 PayPal donation. Not both, one or the other, you know, which is gonna be pretty nice. What you can do with the Steam gift card, you can buy games directly from the Steam store. The PayPal donations, you can support your streamers. You can buy you Twitch Prime. You can buy the beats, you know, which is pretty nice, pretty awesome. I really highly recommend. Yeah, all those people, 5 people. Remember the 5 people are gonna be winning at the same time. 5 people at the same time are gonna be winning the loot. So the only thing you have to do is to watch the streams, you know, which is pretty awesome. It's pretty good. I'm gonna say thank you to the people that was in the streams. Very awesome people that was today in the streams, having fun, watching me do the drawings and everything. I'm gonna say thank you to Ray Kent for being here in the stream. That was pretty awesome. I'm gonna say thank you to House of Kido for being in the stream. Pretty cool, pretty awesome. Kaori Joki, thank you for the host today. Thank you for being here too. Kaori Joki was here too. I'm gonna say thank you to House of Giddens, yeah, for being here. It's pretty nice, pretty awesome. I really appreciate it that people coming over here to watch the streams. It was pretty awesome, pretty cool. I was having a lot of fun doing this thing. Remember that we are gonna finish in the next stream. It's gonna be the next. I always wanted to do it like in one stream, the whole thing. As you saw, it's kind of complex. It involves a lot of erasing, copy pasting, stuff like that. It's a process, so it becomes pretty time consuming to do in one shot. But we getting it, no? We're getting it, which is pretty awesome. Little by little, we're getting it. Well, I'm gonna say thank you to everybody for coming. It was having a lot of fun today. Remember that next weekend, it's gonna be our next streams. I don't show you the schedule for the next weekend because I still don't have it. I still don't have it which game we're gonna be playing, but I believe we're gonna be playing like. Let me see too, so you don't. I don't tell you crazy stuff. Let me see if I can show it. Tell you. Let me see. Yeah, because I got like a rotation. Yeah, I don't wanna skip any games. I believe it's gonna be War Thunder. Yeah, I believe it's gonna be War Thunder because somebody told me, "Oh man, I want you to do the War Thunder again." Yeah, I believe it's gonna be War Thunder. Or it was a game. I had to check it out, man. Somebody told me, "Oh, check out that game." It was like a multiplayer game kind of thing. I don't remember. I don't have the game that we're gonna be streaming last next week, but some games is gonna be. It's between War Thunder and Ring of Deletion or Call of Duty 4. So I highly recommend it to stick around. So we can continue having fun. It's gonna be pretty nice. It's pretty awesome. We are having this stream only the weekends, so don't miss out, people. Well, thank you for coming. Um, I'm gonna say thank you to the people that hosted my stream. Pretty awesome people that hosted my streams every single time that I do my streams. I'm gonna say thank you to Last Child. I'm gonna be a little faster. Last Child, thank you for the host. Thank you for everything you do. I really appreciate it. It's pretty nice, pretty awesome, Mr. Last Child. That you go hosting my streams without mercy. You hosting without mercy. I'm gonna say thank you to Soda. Thank you for the host. Thank you for everything you do. I really appreciate it. It's pretty nice, pretty awesome. Keep it up. I'm gonna say thank you to AC80. Thank you for the host too. Thank you for everything you do. I really appreciate it. I'm gonna say thank you to Kaori Jockey giving me free advertisement to my channel so people knows about these streams that are pretty awesome. I'm gonna say thank you to Fossy Justin for the host too. I really appreciate it. That you bring more people to the stream by spreading the word about my channel. Ego all day. Always streaming my channel, always hosting my channels without mercy. It is pretty nice, pretty awesome. I really appreciate it. I'm gonna say thank you to Golden Freeman. That is hosting my streams today. It was hosting all my streams today, which is pretty awesome. It is pretty nice. Marco X is hosting my stream too. Pretty nice, pretty awesome. Keep it up, Mr. Marco X. I really feel happy that you are hosting my streams without mercy. Miss Sorceress, hosting my streams without any problem every single time that I do, which I really appreciate it. Keep it up, Miss Sorceress. Keep it up. Hasugidon hosting my stream too. Thank you for the host. Thank you for everything you do. I really appreciate it. It's pretty nice, pretty awesome. Hasugidon, hosting my streams every single time without mention. The Great Father. Thank you for the host too. I really appreciate it. You can one day begin to host my streams without mercy, which is pretty nice, pretty awesome. I really appreciate it. Mr. Talks hosting my stream too. I really appreciate it, man. Thank you for the host. It was pretty nice. It was pretty awesome. So people get to know about my streams. I'm gonna say thank you to. I think I said everybody already. Yeah, it was some people that Code Diva, yeah, Code Diva. I almost forgot about Code Diva. Thank you for the host. Thank you for spread the word about my channel, bring more people to the stream. Yeah, we got White Linings too. White Linings was hosting my stream too. Pretty awesome, pretty nice. Always hosting my streams. Pretty active. Demonic Jojo too. Demonic Jojo. Thank you for the host. Thank you for everything you do. It's really appreciate it. It's pretty nice, pretty awesome that you host my streams without mercy. Yeah, the list move. That's why it kinda sometimes tend to forget somebody because the list that I have over here it moves like a up and down, up and down. I don't know why. Twitch does that. There is no. I need a list with the people doesn't move, so I can go in order. But it's always something happens, man. It's always something happens, and there is no. There is no. There is no perfect tools in the world, Something's going on with something. Yeah, I see everybody, which is pretty nice, pretty awesome. Well, people, remember to come back the next weekend where we're gonna have another stream. It's gonna be pretty awesome. It's gonna be pretty nice. I was having a lot of fun today. I hope you have a pretty nice rest of the night or days you are during the day. You know, so you are in in your country, you are during the day. I'm gonna say, have a rest of the day. Yeah. Remember that we always rate somebody after our stream. We always rate somebody. You know, and I believe we're gonna rate somebody that is playing. Oh no, he's doing good. I'm not gonna rate that guy. Guys are doing good. That begin to do higher numbers. I don't rate it because I give it the rate to the people that doesn't have any viewers at all. You know, people that doesn't have any viewers at all. That's the ones they are gonna rate. You know. Yeah. Oh, this guy is playing Atlas. I really wanted to see this game. I'm gonna rate this guy because I wanna see this game. This game was a lot of controversy, so I wanna see how it's looking good. It's not looking bad at all. It looks like they're fishing and stuff in the game. So, well, people are gonna say thank you. See you the next weekend with another stream. So I'm gonna say bye bye, people.